Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pop. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jailing on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pop. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pop. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pop. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pop. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jailing on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pop. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pop. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pop. Gang. Hey. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I mean, I had us with a full roster, an 8 to 10th seed team. I have said on Twitter, on X, that we are rebuilding this franchise. So for me, tonight, I'll give them credit for fighting and staying in the game. Because I had us losing this game anyway. How many of y'all thought we was going to win this game? I didn't think we was going to win the game. Right? So I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that the team, they play hard. But you already know, right? You already know. If you follow me on Twitter, you already know. How long have I been saying play hard, get better? How long have I been saying that? How many times y'all see me going back and forth telling people that we're not a good team?
How many times? How many times you see me? I've been telling these guys we're not good. And I was saying that with the full roster. Look, you feel me? I was trying to explain to y'all that the team, the organization did not go out there and get better players. I told y'all that. Y'all want to come in here and try to convince me of some stuff. Listen, I know the Atlanta Hawks, man. I know the Atlanta Hawks. I breathe the Atlanta Hawks. I eat, I sleep Atlanta Hawks. I know these niggas. I know this organization. I'm never wrong with this organization. They did not go get better talent. See, what y'all thought was this. This is what y'all thought. Y'all thought that fit is better than talent. Let me tell you something. Fit does not trump talent. It never will. Listen, in rare cases it does. Like the 60-win Hawks. That was fit dominating talent. Straight up. But you rarely see that. Why do you think? Shout out to Ticket. Milestone law for Quinn Snyder. This marks his 60th loss as the Hawks head coach in less than 1.5 seasons. We paid $8 million for a Ford Fusion. One day, y'all gonna listen to me. Fit does not trump talent. Because let me tell you something. Watch this. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. Fit does not trump talent, but talent can fit. You ain't never heard the saying when they say we're going to go get these 2 stars and we'll let them figure it out? The same thing the Miami Heat did when LeBron went there. It's the exact same thing. Get the talent, they'll figure the fit shit out later. But no one cares if you got a good fit when the player talent level is not elite. It's not elite. Because if it was elite, one of them, out of all them dudes y'all keep talking about, out of all the dudes y'all keep saying, Demond, hold up, we missing 6 dudes. Out of those six dudes, how many of them are all-stars? Y'all act like we waiting for like some all-star talent to come back. Y'all talking to me like we missing a real number 2 dude or something. Demond, we missing 6 guys. You missing 6 role players, bro. On a championship team, the 6 dudes you missing are role players on the Celtics. Come on, man. And y'all still want to get this organization a pass. But Demond, they missing the dude. Stop it. Y'all act like we waiting for Michael Jordan to come back or some shit. Or Scottie Pippen. Or LeBron. Oh, man, we waiting on, man, will LeBron come back? When LeBron come back, you like that trouble, man? That I was giving the class trouble, man. That was some pimping right there. That was some basketball pimping right there. That's some sports pimping trouble, man. But all I'm saying is, why do y'all act like we're waiting for a superstar to come off the injury report? Hey, Demond, we was missing Ant-Man. Oh, for real? No wonder we lost. Nigga, we ain't no Ant-Man. Ant-Man ain't coming over here. Who we waiting on to come back? Who are we waiting for to come back? Because you know what? When I go by y'all logic, our 2 star players are here. According to y'all, Trey and Jalen Johnson. So our star players are here. So who are we waiting on to come back and save the day? So I know. So when they come back and we continue to lose, I can come find you so we can talk. You feel me? Come on, man. We not a good team, bro. We are not a good team. And y'all over here talking about, man, when Bogey come back, when Hunter come back, when Dyson Daniels come back. Really? Really? When Kobe come back? Really? Because guess what? Outside of Dyson Daniels, those 5 niggas y'all waiting on was already on the team last year, and we was ass. Boy, I try to tell y'all, man. I try to tell y'all, I try to warn y'all. Listen to me. Young people out there, listen to Big okay? Listen to Big okay? If you're gonna go to the Hawks game, listen to ticket. Just go to the club part. Okay. Don't stress yourself out. Just go to the club part of State Farm and have a good time. Okay? Because you're not getting nothing watching these role players and what one star and one superstar. I mean, but I'll end it on a good note, right? The boys tonight, they could have when they went down 18, they could have quit, bro. They could have quit and got embarrassed. They could have quit and they could have got embarrassed. So I gotta tip my cap to them for that. I gotta tip my cap. Them boys, they stayed, they fought, they came all the way back to tie the game. They didn't have enough to pull it out. So I do tip my cap to that. And you know, I don't give out moral fucking victories. You know, I don't give them out. But I gotta give credit what credit is due because they could have fucking quit. I know. I was telling the chat. Chat was telling me stop the show. Chat was telling me stop the stream, man. So listen. One day y'all gonna listen to me. Okay. One day y'all gonna listen to me, and you're gonna go get a star play. You know what? Before I put the link in the chat, you know what's so crazy? Somebody had the nerve. Listen to this. Somebody had the nerve to tell me we couldn't use Kevin fucking Durant. Like what? Who do you see on the Atlanta Hawks that's better than 37-year-old Kevin Durant right now? But this guy told me we can't use him because he old. What? Bruh, niggas just tell me anything on Twitter, dog. Nigga would just tell me anything. How the hell we can't use Kevin Durant? Ain't nobody on our team better than a 37-year-old Kevin Durant, and he too old. That's what I be talking about. You already know we not finna get the superstar that's entering his prime at 25. You know we not gonna get that. You know they're not gonna come here. So what's wrong with getting a superstar Kevin Durant and he gonna be motivated to come here? Because guess what? I don't care what nobody say. He care about his legacy. And you know they already talk trash about him, how he left Oklahoma City, and they say, and you know they don't give him fans don't give him credit for the ones in Golden State. You know what would happen to Kevin Durant if he came here and he won a damn title? Fuck it. But we got Zach. So I mean, we got Kobe Buffkin. We got Dyson Daniels. I don't know. But they play hard, get better. Right? Let me bring Mike up and then I'm gonna drop the link to the chat. What's good, Mike? Hey, I'm dropping the link to the chat. I mean, the link to the panel. So, hey, make sure you got your camera on. Got it? Camera on. Y'all know how we do. First come, first serve, family. Talk about the game. and your other thoughts. This is only place Atlanta Hawk fans can go and be heard, or our frustration, or something like me. Now, let me drop. What up, Mike?
Yo, what up? What up? What up, man? Yeah, man. Today was a rough game, a rough night. Thankfully for Keaton and Gary. Other than that, we probably would've lost by like 20 points, some crap like that
Right.
earlier. Uh, I mean, I told myself I was gonna stay even kill or whatever, because I mean the expectations what the expectations are. But yeah, man, tonight was kind of a winnable game, man. Even with Sacramento the way they are, or whatever, they really not. I mean, I hate to say they're not good because we suck, but like, I mean, they're really not good, bro. That's their team. Like they at, I guess, full strength. I don't know if they missing anybody or not, but I think they're at full strength. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt like it was a winnable game. We just kind of played dumb at
Yeah.
certain key moments earlier in the game. They kind of
Mhm.
allowed them to kind of take off on us a little bit and dig that hole a bit, man. And we had to fight back and stuff though. But ultimately tonight, man, we lost the game overall because Zach was trash, bro. I mean,
Don't
I
forget
don't,
JJ.
I don't want to like, I ain't necessarily knocking him per se, but that's in a sense what it is. And because even though Demond, you want to dismiss it, but because you don't have your regular veterans and DeAndre and Bogey and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You got to go with Keaton Wallace and Gary. I mean, Gary probably be in the mix, but Gary would be like, you know what I'm saying, way down the line in a sense though. So basically Quinn had to make the decision that like, okay, I gotta try and, go with the guys who kind of scoring for me. But bro, like I'm sitting here watching the game and I'm just like, man, like the only reason, like, we're going to lose this game regardless because I don't care that we are kind of got close and we making shots. I'm like, because I'm looking at what we got on the floor, and I'm like, and I tell y'all this all the time, like, bro, when this junk get real and close and slow down and stuff, like the size gonna win out. And bro, we playing Trey, Keaton, and Gary on the floor. I'm like, bro, like even if it just comes down to a simple put back rebound or some crap, bro. I'm like, I'm telling you, it's gonna. I just knew it. I was like, it's gonna come down to something where it's just like these niggas too
Wow.
short. You know what I'm saying?
Hey
Y'all just
Mike,
too short
quick
to get it
question.
done. But
Mike,
uh, uh,
you don't think that was he was forced to do that? Cause boy, man, it was bad.
damn, bro,
It was bad.
I guess you ain't hear what I said,
No, I
but
heard
yeah.
what you said. I'm just saying it was kind of forced. I like that he stayed with that lineup. Honestly, you weren't
What
getting that out of nobody else.
That's what I'm saying. It sounded like you didn't hear what I said because that's what I'm saying. I'm not blaming Quinn for doing it. I explained
Nah.
why he was forced to do that. Number one is because there's no Dre or Bogey. You know what I'm saying? So that's not somebody you can go to. And then your only other option really was Zach. And like I said, Zach was horrible from three. I mean, he hit the first one to start out. He
He
went
missed
one for
8
eight.
straight, bro.
He went 1 for 8, and he 1 for 6 for three or whatever. That's like 6 total three attempts or whatever out of your 8 total shots or whatever. Me personally, I don't like that or whatever. Now he's bricking, I get it, but again though, I try and tell folks like he's not a shooter, bro. Like a shooter is Gary, bro. Gary is a shooter, but other than that, like it's a difference between guys who are shooters and guys who can get
Score.
going and look like they a shooter. You know what I'm saying? Because now they done got hot and stuff like that. Like Malik Monk can look like a shooter if he gets going. You know what I'm saying, or
So
something like that. But yeah, Zach's not a shooter, and also too, like,
Zach need that mid. He need a mid range because they giving him the mid range
but
too.
what I'm saying, well,
Zach's not ready to be
I
a
saw
starter.
him give up a mid range attack one time or whatever. He just kind of, I kind of like, dang, Zach, like you got to see that you like Malik Monk was trailing you, and he kind of felt like you had to pull up there. But also with that said, that's the part that I kind of go on to coach about, because me personally as a coach going into this game and really all these games, I'm like, Zach, I need you. Like, just regardless, like we need you. So I would do something to kind of get him some easy stuff or get that little mid-range jump shot stuff. Like the play for them, like they did it like 2 games in a row now. Basically, whatever them so-called getting him going is doing the first play reverse action or whatever, get it to a corner for a three though. But like, bro, like that's still going against getting you going basketball, layups, close shots, free throws,
if he's
those
not a
type
shooter,
things is
what
what
is
Well,
keep
but
you going.
Mike,
what is
the
he
big
then?
problem with
Hold
If
on,
Zach.
he's
hold on,
not a
hold on,
shooter,
hold on.
Yeah,
This,
y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Ain't nobody trying to necessarily defend Zach. I'm just talking how to help the young
hold
man
on.
at 19
Yeah.
Hey, this the big. Hey
and we
guys,
need him going forward. But tonight, my bad, I'll pass it on. But tonight, y'all, yeah, we was forced with doing that because of injuries, and then Zach couldn't hit the side of a barn, bro. So
hey, this the beginning. So everybody gonna get they 3 minutes to say something, and then we'll open it up. Go ahead. So it's gonna go Juan, Dame, Larry, Pharaoh, Tank, Kool-Aid, Sylvester, and then Jay. Go ahead, Juan.
All right, good evening, fellas. I'm gonna try to stay away from the, we losing because obviously I know we missing a lot of personnel on our side of the house. But let me just get to the actual game, man. First and foremost, we can't consistently keep having Trey play 40 minutes a game, and you're gonna be highly critical of him. You know what I mean? He's going to wear down. He's 6 feet 170. I don't know how much you're gonna put on him offensively and defensively, but he's going to get tired, and his shooting results are going to be like they are every single night. You see a lot of slander for Jalen. Jalen had 10 total shots tonight. He was trying to pick up that secondary ball handler, facilitator for the team, and he actually did pretty well in the second quarter when he was dishing out most of his assists and trying to find the open man. He wasn't really looking for a shot tonight. He shot more threes than he did twos, which you don't want Jalen shoot more threes than twos because he's a slasher. He gets down the court and he gets to the rim. And he actually shot only 10 shots, man. Trey almost had more 3 pointers than he had shots tonight. Zach, man. Zach's gonna he's getting he's drinking from a fire hose right now. He but I don't like how Quinn is utilizing him. Quinn is sitting this young man on the perimeter and he's a catch and shoot player.
I
Zach is
hate
not a
it,
catch and shoot player. He is a player that takes the ball. He can push it in transition. He needs to get
hate it.
down here. Now he did miss an easy alley oop at 16. I'm busting you on your head for missing the alley oop at 16. Like you don't get any, you know, any discourse or anything from me, but like for missing a oop when you're 16, you got to put that down when Jalen threw it to him. So there's that. But Jalen is a player that needs the ball in his hand. He needs to get down range and he needs to be able to shoot mid range and get to the hole. But Quinn doesn't use him in that aspect. Shout out to Cardio Goat, man. He's the only thing that keeping us in the game. Him and Keaton Wallace. I mean, your third bench player, third rotational bench guys playing heavy starter minutes, man. And Gary played 30 minutes and was 8 for 15 and 7 13 on threes. Like you can't ask for anything more for somebody to come in and step up. Even King Wallace had 14 points. He had shot 4 threes. So Dylan Malone had 11 threes, man. So we needed those threes. I thought Capella, he got his first double double, but he got blocked by Malik Monk at the rim with 30 some seconds left. Like I don't know what to.
Hey Juan,
Yeah.
did you see Clint Capella miss two-hand dunk?
He missed the dunk, man. I mean, it's like in people like me, like and like I get slander from other Hawks fans. Like he wasn't brought here to do that. Well, dude, it's been 4 or 5 years since the Capella been here. And like I said, and we talk, we on Hawks home court. You got bigs coming to the league shooting side step threes right now. Clint Capella can't shoot outside of 2 feet from the paint. But that's neither here or there, man. The Hawks again gave up another 30-point game to another starting guard. We have started the season off and we're giving up at least
That's
29
true.
points or more to the starting guard of every team. I
Hey,
don't know
Demond,
how
you
you're
bring
going to
somebody
win
up.
like that. DeRozan, was that?
No, he was talking to me.
I'm sorry. I'm about to pass it on. My bad. I'm sorry. And DeRozan, man, he played a good game, man. DeRozan strong. He got in Zach's chest. He used that veteranship to get at Zach, man. And the rookie alone, he'll learn, but Queen got to do a better job too, man. He got to do a better job exploiting mismatches, and he got to be a better job in putting guys in better positions to score. That's all I got.
Yo,
The order don't switch up. I guess I'll go.
yo, is it on me or nah?
Nah,
She go
yeah, it's
ahead.
on you,
Eh,
Dave.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start off. I am frustrated. I know it's only 5 games in.
All right,
Where I
y'all
feel
see
right
me?
now, not the way I feel right now might change, but where I look at it, man, sell the team, free Trey Young, And I don't know, I'm just frustrated. But as far as the game flow, Quinn Snyder, I don't get his game plan, man. We come out there every game and run the same plays. He don't switch up no schemes or
Mm-hmm.
nothing. You can tell De'Aaron Fox from the jump woke up, said, "Oh, I'm playing the Hawks. Look who guarded me. Forget getting anybody in the game. I'm finna go score." Like they know how to adjust. Other teams know how to adjust their game plans. We the only
Mm-hmm.
ones that come out there running that same double screen at the top, that quick pass. I know you ain't finna do nothing with the ball. You're gonna hand it right back to the point guard and set that little flash screen and roll. Like it, I really don't understand the offense.
I
You can't
told
really
y'all
complain.
Quinn ain't no good, man.
I can't really
bro,
complain about
bro.
what we
What
did
do y'all
tonight
want Quinn
due to the
Snyder to
roster.
do?
Hold on, let him finish. Let him
No,
finish, Tank. Let
let
him
me.
finish. Let him finish, Tank.
I can't complain about how we did tonight because the roster constructed. I am one of the people that feel like the roster is talented enough to at least compete better than what we are competing right now. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Quinn, man. Yeah, he got to go. Other than that, I mean, I'm trying not to give up on Zach, but that shot. If he's not a shooter, what is he? Because I mean, he was touted as a 3-and-D guy. I see the defense, but if he ain't gonna knock down shots, what is he? Right now, he's not getting to the rack.
NBA adjustment.
If he ain't gonna get into the rack, if he ain't gonna knock down shots, he can't stay on the court long enough. Y'all, we complain about Dyson Daniels not hitting shots. If he's not hitting shots and you playing defense like that, it really he got to come off the court because he that's two Clint Capella's on the court.
I mean, he had him
I
off the
know people
court.
that's not gonna score. No, I know this game he did, but I'm just saying it's kind of hard when the roster gets back. I can see his playing time dwindling down even further if we really trying to compete because he ain't ready right now. That preseason hype, I
We
think
ain't
we was
trying
just
to
hyped off
compete.
that. I could admit that we was hyped off of that, and I see the talent. I give him next year, but this year, if he do anything other than what he did just now or trend upward, I'd be surprised. But that's all I got, man.
What's up,
Get rid of
lad?
Quinn.
Yo, shout out to
Later.
Devon. Shout out to Devon and all the crew. Everybody hit the like button, man.
Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Larry, I'm in the garage, so
All right,
don't
that's what's
mind
up.
me.
I'm in witness protection right now. That's why my voice is changing.
I thought you was a robber.
Nah. You ain't never watched Discovery. They talk about how to catch a smuggler. Yeah, how to catch a wind. All right, so we try to catch a wind, bro.
You ain't getting that.
I want to ask everybody on the panel, why did Larry Nance come in for the first 8 minutes and never played another second? Was Quinn trying to prove a point?
I thought
He
he got
started.
mad.
Quinn ball.
Larry
It's
Nance was
crazy.
upset too when he walked by Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started
And he
him.
never saw the court again. Also, Yucca Congo, he scored in the first half, but then
Hello.
disappeared in the second half. Clint Capella had 15 and 10, so I know he made that ugly missed dunk. And he had a reverse that he hit the bottom of the rim. No, not even the rim. He hit the bottom of the stanchion. That joint was like, oh my God, buttery bricks is extra buttery today. But yeah, Trae Young, and that's a great point by one. Trae Young worn down. You can see he had worn out legs. They continue to either blitz him to get the ball out of his hands if he make a shot or two, or they're playing 2-3 defense. Right now, everything that Matt was saying about Dyson, it actually applies to Zachary Ricochet. He's the worst three-point shooter who's taken a lot of three-point shots on this team. It's not even close. Dude to make his first one and then miss about 5.
He
Those
missed
are
like
turnovers,
5 in a
baby.
row, didn't he?
Yeah, these like turnovers, man. And then it's starting to affect his defense too, which is unfortunate. You see his head getting down. You know what I'm saying? He starts second guessing himself. He had about 2 or 3 plays where he passed down like either a runner or a midi. He just went took it. He wouldn't even look at the basket. So that's very disappointing. I don't know how we're gonna fix him, to be honest. Do you send the number 1 pick to the Skyhawks?
Yep.
or you keep. I mean, right now we can't afford it because
You got to
we
treat him
need the
like a regular
bodies.
draft pick and send him down to the G
We,
League just like
but we
anybody else.
need the bodies. We need the bodies right now. We can't really afford it. But yeah, with
Hey,
that,
Larry, not just 1 second. I'm gonna disappear. I'm bringing you back, Kool-Aid. I just want everybody to know this about Zachary. All right, the exact same thing that we are experiencing, and yes, it sucks. It's the exact same thing he did last year in his pro season for his team, JL Board. Y'all go look
okay,
at how he started out. He started out bad. He really did. What it
okay,
is that he adjusted then to that pro league there, and then his stats point everything started to go up or whatever, and then of course he moved up people draft boards and such like that though. So my thing is that I mean I'm just trying to see all I think or whatever is that you're seeing basically the same thing. The beauty of it
okay.
is that none of the other rooks are just balling like that. So hey,
No. I mean, all the rookies are struggling outside of Dunn and the other kid. But to be honest, man, I just look at like I don't know if you send him down to the Skyhawks if you're gonna ruin his confidence, or are you gonna ruin Quinn's confidence in him by seeing him the way he's applying him. Like I said before, he don't seem like a jump shooter at all. So that's why I was saying, get him downhill, let him see the ball go in the basket. You know what I'm saying? Be a slasher because he had that ability. But we're using like Kevin Herter. Why don't you just trade back for Kevin Herter if you want him? No, because you see Kevin Herter blowing reverse layups and throwing the ball out when he could have dunked it. I mean, we saw that. But if you want to just be a 3-point shooter, then sure. Yeah, Garrison Matthews. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Cardio Goat and Skyhawk Wallace. So yeah, that's it for me, man. And Jalen Johnson didn't have a bad game. It was a passive game. It wasn't a bad game. He was 4 for 10, so he was 1 off of 50%. You know what I'm saying? He had 9 assists. You know what I'm saying? And only 3 turnovers, but having the ball like that. Had 2 steals also. Now the rebounding was extremely low with 5. But since he was handling the ball so much, he wasn't down in the block or cutting. You know what I'm saying? He was setting people up. So kind of is what it is on that. So he's basically the backup point guard. That's all I got. I pass.
Yeah.
What up, Pharaoh?
All right, so main thing I want to talk about, I'm saving to the end, but good game from Garrison Matthews. He kept us in the game. Trey, yeah, I agree with Juan. He can't be playing 40 minutes a night. I think y'all are
40
kind of
plus, bro.
overrated on
Every
Zach.
night.
He's a rookie, and he ain't no fucking 5-star rookie. It ain't like they all of them going through this. Zach, Star, Breed, Castle. I forgot who else was after that, but all of them gonna go through this. None of them was like top notch.
Well,
He'll get better. I don't like how Quinn got him patrolling the perimeter though, because that ain't what he is. What I mainly want to talk about is okay, I don't like overreaction, so I'm just talking about this one game. Keaton Wallace. Blessing in disguise, maybe. I don't like how he played out there. He was passing well, 14, 4, and 3.
Oh shit, here we go, bro.
I said I'm talking about one game.
Bro,
maybe if he keeps it up.
G-leaguer, Pharaoh.
You ain't even heard what I'm about to say. I'm saying he could be the backup.
All right, man.
I don't want him to be no starter. I said backup. As long as he don't got Hawks DNA, which apparently is to be injury prone.
Yeah.
Hawk DNA means you're injury prone because everybody who got Hawk DNA is injured. So if he's not injury prone and he keep this up, maybe he could be the backup point guard because I like how he played out there. He played very well.
You sound like Kool-Aid.
I'm talking about one game. Maybe he can keep it up. I said back up. Onyeka was trash. Clint wasn't much better. But that's the bonus. The bonus had like 3 or 4 bitches out there. DeRozan played well, but I mean, it ain't no good for us. And I guess that's about it. I think y'all overrating that. He's a rookie and not no top-notch rookie. Let him develop.
Should he go to the G League?
Wait, what you say, Pharaoh?
No, do not send that nigga. Oh
He
yeah,
got a top-notch rookie?
whoever said that, do not send that nigga to no fucking G League. He was the number one fucking overall pick.
Pharaoh, you say he not a top-notch rookie?
What I mean, none of them are. If this was,
Pharaoh.
Look, I'm saying if this was next year's draft, the top 5 are not going top 5 next year.
Don't try to walk that back.
Most of them wouldn't go top 5 the year before that. That's what I mean.
That's true.
Do not send us to the G League.
I think I'm next in that rotation. I just got bumped.
Okay, go ahead, Kool-Aid, because Tank ain't gonna say shit for real. That's important.
Oh, okay, guys. Like you said, hit that thumbs up. You know what I'm saying for the We Talk Hawks.
Yeah.
I got a question.
We're gonna be talking losses in a minute.
I got a question. Going into that fourth quarter, should we have had Roddy or Keaton? If you was the coach,
He
which
took him
one
out.
would
He
you
got
have?
tired. He got tired. I think he got tired.
So Roddy was tired.
No. Are you asking which one you would rather have? I'll be Keaton.
Yeah, Keaton or Roddy.
Keaton.
He was hooping.
Okay. I'm just asking questions because I was just looking at that run before Coach. Because Coach always defends against himself. He's a terrible coach. He'll have a team that 5 was out there with Roddy was out there with making a run, got it within single figures, and then he turned around and put Ricochet back in and Okongu back in, and then the lead went out again.
Shit tripping.
So Quinn actually defends in his rotation. Like you say, when somebody be cooking, he always rotate people out. He rotated Trey out. I'm like saying, like, what in the world is you doing, Quinn? Why you keep doing it? Every time they made a run, he made a rotation and put players in that he shouldn't put in. Let me tell you.
Man, we gotta check Quinn for point shaving or something.
I told
man,
y'all
no,
Quinn was
you,
ass.
It ain't no point shaving. This dude is just trash. I said that from the beginning. That's why your boy ain't up here. What's the young man that used to be him? When Quinn first came, I used not Zach, the young man, the little 15-year-old. Analyst. I used to kill analysts telling him Quinn was trash, man. Quinn, no, he ain't trying to tell you. Quinn is trash, man. He killed himself on rotation. He do not know how to play players. He don't know how to analyze his players, man. He terrible.
Didn't I tell y'all that when we first got? I told y'all that.
Terrible. I'm just saying that. I told you
he's not good.
He's not good, fellas. I'm just telling you, he's not good. And as for I don't care what y'all say. It's just like Trey Young said about Ricochet. He's a role player, and actuality, we know he's not a real number one. He's just another draft pick. and just like I said about Jalen Johnson, should have been playing his first year, and he went to the G League. This dude is just another draft pick. Forget about the number one spot that we stay in. He put him in the category of Kobe Buffkin. He went to the G League.
Are you saying
we drafted Kobe Buffkin? The last stream, he was screaming that he needed to start.
Are you saying we drafted Kobe Buffkin number 1 overall?
Yes.
No, I ain't even doing that.
Let me tell you something, man.
I'm trying
to tell you.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
All I'm telling you, he wasn't gonna be a top 5. He ain't that low.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, I'll go to College Park, but at the same time, put me over in the corner to catch and shoot a Trey Young 3-point shot, and I would shoot the hell out of that all day long.
Man, somebody just explain to me what is he if he's not a 3-point shooter? If he's not a shooter, what is he?
Yeah, he's supposed to be a 3D guy.
Look. All I'm saying I'm telling you what.
Are you telling me our first number 1 overall draft pick is a Kobe Buffkin player?
I'm telling you, yes. Landry has not done a well job. We always said, we cannot trust Landry and going to make those picks. If we get picks, we cannot trust Landry and getting the picks.
It was a good pick. He wasn't the only one who wanted him.
Huh?
He's not the only one who wanted him.
Look,
the Spurs been scouting him for 2 years.
I understand. A lot of people
Victor wanted him.
star.
Victor
we
over
don't
there.
know. Look, we don't know
What
who
is he? Is he a
and
shooter or
what's
not?
what. We
What
not
is he build?
inside of 200 and some basketball players and free
I wanna
agents. We
play.
don't get a chance to
I
get a
like-
chance
I
to be part of that. We got a management that can't go get mutants.
Man,
I
look,
want
that's
to
more
when
than
I
3
say
minutes.
mutants,
Bro,
listen to what I say
X-Men
That's more
come
than
mutants.
here,
3
bro.
I want
minutes.
to be
Professor
No,
X
just
no,
like
that's
come
more
here.
than 3 minutes.
just like
Hey, yo,
Demar
that's more than
said.
3 minutes. Man.
Go and get me some players.
All
Fuck
right.
this bull crap. Can't nobody win. Trey Young is never going to win. You don't go
Kool-Aid.
get that
Oh
That's
my
Mike.
freaking
God,
Kool-Aid.
y'all
All right,
want to go
top-notch
back
Kool-Aid.
to Trey
player.
Young.
Kool-Aid.
Hey,
He's
Tank,
a
you there, Tank?
rookie.
Tank, you
Please,
there?
look, please, I'm telling
Kool-Aid,
everybody,
Kool-Aid.
we is
Your
not
time
going
up,
to
Mute
win.
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Your
Huh?
time up, G.
Your
Okay, I'm
time up,
sorry.
man.
But hey, I'm through, man. Hey, look, man, I'm through, man. But I'm just saying, that's it. Richard Shea go back. Richard
I'm
Shea
through,
go
but you keep
trade.
talking.
Go.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave. Trade Dolo, get that little
All
piece
right,
of dude out
Kool-Aid.
the
Kool-Aid,
lane
your time up, Kool-Aid.
and send Richard Shea down to the G League.
Man, go
crashing
drink your
out
I'm
orange
every
juice
finished.
and go to
What's
time.
good?
sleep.
What's good, Tank? What's good?
Look, man, I think I'm the only Hawks believer
Here
here in this
he
panel
comes
right
some
now.
bullshit. What's up?
It's been a lot of bullshit talking right now. I just want to know if what other coach in the league that can come in here and make this Hawks team a top 6 seed in the East with the
They
same
were
roster
never
that
gonna
we
be
have
top.
right now.
I don't
Mike
know. Nick
Budenholzer.
McMillan did it.
Eric
Nick
Spoelstra.
did it.
And
I
where's
mean,
he
y'all
at?
should have
Nick
told him
did
that's
it.
no fucking G.
Udoka.
And where is he at right now?
Hey, that might be the problem. We should have kept him.
With Golden
Where is
State.
Nick
Looking
Miller
at
right
Quinn
now?
Snyder. Looking at
Nick
Quinn
Miller
Snyder, we should
is
have
I'm
on the
sorry, he
bench,
was
but
Phoenix.
he's an assistant
I
coach.
want it.
Jenkins.
I want to
He was
email
Phoenix.
this person.
Because I don't
I
believe
wanted Mark Jackson.
I think
I
I
wanted
think Mark Jackson
Udoka.
was straight.
I wanted to bring back Budenholzer.
Go
Udoka.
ahead. Hey, go
Taylor
ahead.
Jenkins.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
I
Tank.
think
Give me
I
Mark
think I
Jack,
think Chris
man.
Snyder I think Chris Snyder's a good coach. I think he's a
Trash.
good coach. I don't think he's trash, but I don't know what you guys want him to do with the players that he got right now. I don't know what you guys look at the players that he got. Look at the players that he got, bro. These are nothing but role players, and you guys want him to
Don't he got
be like
roster personnel
Okay.
control? Why he still got him?
Tank, let me ask you this. So who quits not? So who we waiting for to come back? That's gonna right the
bro.
ship.
he's
You
missing
talking
like
to me?
four or five
No, I'm
players.
talking to
Like, what
Tank.
you want him to do?
Oh, thank. Oh, okay.
He's missing
Who's
like 4
supposed
key
to come
players.
back? That's gonna right the ship. Who I'm waiting for?
He don't have Bogey. He don't have DeAndre.
Oh,
We waiting
Lord.
on Bogey and who else?
Hey,
What
Tank,
Joe?
the
Clay does
problem
hurt right
is
now.
they're never there, Tank.
He doesn't have
That's the
his team
problem.
though.
They're never
Like, what do you want
reliable,
him
We
to
Tank.
wait
do?
for next year. That's what we waiting for.
Look though. But you guys want him to win with the players that he got now, and I'm asking, how do you expect that to happen? How do you
Brooklyn
expect him
winning.
to win with the players he got now?
Tank, can I
I
look,
just
Tank?
Brooklyn
don't
winning.
Think about
understand
this,
y'all.
Tank.
Tank won.
I don't understand y'all logic, bro. I just don't understand
Tank,
this shit.
think of it like this.
Golden State
Quinn
winning.
and Landry has been in control of this team for 2.5 years. Okay.
Right.
He had opportunities to replace these injury-prone players, but he did not.
Okay.
Quinn
How's
has
that
been here.
Chris Snyder fault?
Quinn has been here. He signed off on this roster. If they wanted to move off these guys, like they always addition by subtraction. So when they want to move somebody, they'll move them, Tank. But they kept
nobody
them.
wants these
So
players. Nobody
these
wants
are
them.
their dudes. But check this out, Tank.
Nobody
These are
want
their
them.
dudes. This is who they chose to ride with. So if you keep choosing to ride with injury-prone players, you can't sit here and complain about the injury-prone players.
Exactly.
Also, if you know you got a whole bunch of injury-prone players, maybe you get a better bench. I don't know what
But
I mean. If you know
how's
you
that
got a
hard on Chris
team full of
Snyder though?
injury-prone players, Tank. If you know you got a team full of injury-prone players, why are you gonna come in here with a soft bench? And shout out to the bench who actually played well.
Exactly.
I mean,
So how's that?
low key, the bench been playing well. The starter's been trash. So again, we giving up
I just don't understand.
123. Look, Tank. You
None of
can't
those coaches,
say you
none of
can't
those
give the
coaches that y'all
excuse.
name, none of those coaches that y'all name are coming in here and going to win, bro. None of them.
You can't give
None of
the
the coaches that y'all
excuse
name
of
are coming in here going to
someone.
win, bro.
having injuries,
Hey
but
Tank,
they're in control of the
you know,
roster
hey
and won't
Tank,
make upgrades.
you know how many
None of
losses
the coaches that
Hey
y'all
Tank, hey
name are
Tank,
coming here going to win.
Tank, do you
Tank,
know how many
can you
losses
but
Quinn Snyder has
can
since he
you
been in
answer my
Atlanta?
question about that though, Tank? If they're in
You said
control
what?
of the roster, if Landry Fields and Quinn are in control of the roster, and they know we have injury prone players, if they won't upgrade our bench enough to be possible starters, then whose fault is it? So you're
I mean,
laying the
they
blame at
did with
nobody.
all the injuries. I
Tank,
mean, they did, but
Tank,
it's a lot of injuries, man.
Tank. I got a question for you. How
Okay.
long you been a Hawks fan?
Since '08, '08, '07, '07, '08.
So 08, 07. All right. Listen, young brother. All right. The Hawks during that time, what from about what was it, 07 to about 15-ish night. You saw them, winning consistently 40 games, going to the playoffs or whatnot. You know what I mean? But we weren't going deep except for the Eastern Conference run, and then the other one we had
Yeah.
about 4 years ago, man. All right. The last 3 years, Damon has had this podcast. We have been up here repeatedly saying, get rid of said players to go get better players. Do you know how many trade rumors we've been in for said players like DeRozan and Sabonis and Derek White, Marcus
Hmm.
Smart, DeAndre Ayton, all these
Siakam.
players that have went to other teams? We have sat on our thumbs for the last 3.5 seasons and continue to try to make it work with injury prone players. And then we have the nerve to come up here on this panel and in Facebook groups and whatnot and say, why can't we win?
He wouldn't even
Because
make.
we don't care.
He
Wrestler
would
does
not even
not
make
care.
a Kobe Buffkin deal for Siakam.
You t-
Yeah.
yes, we don't care. We don't want to
Yeah,
win.
it is
We
wild.
don't
We
want to
want to be
win.
entertaining, man. We want to be just good enough to entertain you. We ain't really serious about
But
winning,
hold
man.
on, but are those players gonna make? Are those players gonna take the Hawks over the hump? None of those players
If
that
we
y'all
had
named is gonna make the
Siakam
Hawks
last year,
championship
You don't think
contenders.
Siakam would have
yes.
been?
None of those. Hold on. None of those players that you guys named are championship contender type player that's gonna take us over the hump.
Demonte Sabonis is not a
So we
championship type player.
no.
Hold
So
on.
we go.
Pascal
Hold on.
Siakam
We
changed
gonna
the
we gonna
fortunes
The bonus is
no
a
he's
walking
not. No he's
triple
not.
double.
No he's not. No he's not. We're gonna
Hold
be in
on.
the
What?
same position.
They
Hold on. We're
went
gonna
to
be
the
in the
Eastern
same
Conference Finals
position,
because
bro.
of Pascal
hey,
Siakam.
hey,
All
let
right,
Tank
We're
Tank,
gonna
finish
be
whatever,
so we
fine.
man.
can
Stop,
move
Tank
so
bro.
we can
capping.
move to Jay. Go ahead, Tank. Finish up so we
Go
can
ahead.
get to Jay.
Man, y'all can move it. Y'all go ahead. Y'all can go ahead, man. Y'all go
What's
ahead.
Go
good,
ahead, Tank.
Jay?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I got home, I was chilling. I seen how the game was ended. I had some dinner, and my lady was like, "Oh, yo, like, what? Is the game over?" I said, "Yeah, we lost." I said, I'm Mr. Positive Hearts fan. I can't show my face here today. I said, I ain't hopping on the stream. She said, no, go ahead and get that smoke. So,
You gotta be like
I
Kool-Aid,
y'all
get that smoke.
where I so it's hard to get an evaluation of the team right now because I'm with Mike. I thought today was
Oh,
winnable.
here we go with this bullshit.
No, I mean
Hey,
I'm
that's
with
true
Mike
though,
though. I
man. That's
did think
true.
tonight was a winnable game. I think the disappointing part, the only bad loss to me was Monday night. To just be fully frank, that was the most winnable game, and Trey just didn't play well. And it's the big theme here for me. It's like the Hawks, despite the injuries, these reserve guys that probably shouldn't be playing are giving you the production you need to win.
Yeah.
It's just it's not happening when the starters, like your key guys that you need to play well, are happening. So like Monday, everybody played well, but Trey, 2 of 15. You lose. Wednesday, defensive loss, you really didn't have the horses. You just really weren't in that game. But even still, it's like the bench had 18 points of the 120. Right. Tonight, you get 50 plus points from the bench, but like, you're not getting. I get it, Jalen Johnson's out there trying to set the table for guys, but you're not getting. You needed him to be established. You needed him to come out tonight and establish himself as a scorer, and then start moving the ball around. And like Zach, for example, like, all summer we talked about this with Zach, and everybody was debating me about Demar, you two debating me about, oh, he should be starting day one. I kept saying, no, you need to take with Zach, you need to bring him along slowly. You have to give him the Anthony Edwards treatment. I was like, hey, he should be coming off the bench, maybe his first 20 games. And I called it. I said, inevitably, DeAndre
you,
Hunter will get
come
This
hurt.
on.
is not Anthony Edwards.
Wait
He
a
need to
minute.
go to
Wait a
Bro,
Hey,
minute.
he
rehab.
That's
only
not
had
what I'm
Anthony
saying.
Edwards did come off
finished
the
Not
with
what
a
bench.
I'm
slump,
saying.
bro. That's
He
all
said the
that. He just in
treatment
a
That's
guy.
slump.
not what
That's
I'm saying.
it.
I'm not saying he's Anthony
He
Edwards.
said the
I'm saying
treatment guy.
He just
the
in a
treatment.
slump, bro. That's
Anthony
all. He just
Edwards.
in a slump.
Anthony Edwards did not start until his 20th game in the league.
That's
Y'all can go
true.
look at the game logs. He was not a day one starter. And it was
Now he was.
nobody, it was no real starter guy ahead of Anthony Edwards. They just built his confidence up. And I said it's the same concept in the NFL. When you draft a young quarterback, the young quarterbacks that do well are the ones that come into the quarterback camp or come into training camp with a veteran, the veteran guy ahead of them that is a bridge QB, and we'll say in air quotes, and they have to beat that guy out. Period. It's like it's easy to start the veteran and then go like bench him when he's not playing well and put in the young guy versus the situation now we're looking at it, Zach, where he's starting too early here. And now the confidence hit comes when you have to now when Hunter gets healthy and you have to send him to the bench. It would have been much easier for confidence on the bench running against bench players where his skill set can be used. Because let's just be real. I'm not worried about the shot, but like against starters, he's just not. He's not. His skill set isn't there. He's not taking nobody out the dribble. He can do that with bench guys who are worse at defense.
Bro, he
But
only
starters on the
19
wing,
from
he's just not
France,
ready.
bro.
He's just
That dude
not.
was
What
Hey,
I'm
I'm
awful
worried
saying,
about his
tonight,
shot
man.
confidence.
He got worse and
Hey,
worse
bro,
and worse
y'all.
as the game
what I'm
go
telling
I
by.
y'all
wish
about
y'all.
Zach
I
is
wish
he's just
y'all
not
held the
ready.
ownership and the whole organization to these high standards.
Yep.
I mean, look, I'm holding him. I'm holding it to him. Look,
Bro, he 19 from France, and you already know he wasn't projected to be some generational talent. Jay, come on
Yep.
now.
but they
Landry
Yep.
missed
again.
that. He missed. Say
They,
Landry missed. Landry missed.
He did
Landry
it.
missed.
And
it's
you
too
a
early
Land
to
Hold on,
know.
who you gonna
It,
Kool-Aid, who you gonna say?
And Jay, you a Landry supporter.
Yeah, but listen, hear what I'm saying. It's too early to know
I
if
ain't gonna
he's
say he
missed.
missed.
To
Yeah, it's
Kool-Aid's
way too
point,
He
early to say he
missed.
it's
missed.
way too early. But what I'm
It's
saying
too
is
He'll
early.
miss
today he
5
is
times.
not
Same
ready to
time.
be a
Who was he
starter.
supposed to
He's
say,
Hey,
not. He's
Kool-Aid?
not
Demond,
ready for
you
that.
didn't want Klingon,
5
Demond.
misses.
Demond,
Nah, it's too
that's
early.
a
It's
good point,
5
Larry.
games
Because
too
when I
early.
said we should go, if you wanted a guy that was gonna come in and help you win day
I
one,
said
you
Klingon.
probably should have went with Donovan Cleveland. We
Well,
talking
Clingan ain't
why?
about the
doing
center
nothing.
Well,
position. And
listen. Why your front
Clingan ain't
office
doing
didn't
nothing.
go? Your boy Landry. Why he
On
didn't
this
go
team,
with
he'll be
Donovan
better.
Clingan in?
because Zach is
Clingan ain't doing nothing though.
I'm not out on Zach. I see what he
But
I'm
on
represents.
this
saying
He's
you
team, he'll be
not
didn't.
better.
Your
he
boy
has more
didn't go
look,
be.
you would have went like Klingon, I thought could have been a really good. Y'all know I'm high on Klingon. I mean, you look
Man,
at
the
the
only
center room right now, we definitely could use a 7'2",
hey
280 pound
Kool-Aid, they can
center
call me
Yeah.
crazy all they want.
that can
That
finish
boy
and make his
Alexander
free
Star would have been right
throws.
here in Atlanta, regardless if he wanted to or not. You should have drafted him.
I'm
He's
not
going
I'm
on
not I'm
generational
not
talent.
mad at
No,
you,
he ain't
Zach.
Nah,
doing
I want
nothing
No,
Thomas.
either.
No, we ain't
Look,
doing that.
let me
Nah, I
tell
want
you something,
Thomas.
Wait,
man.
hang on.
What post
Bijan
are
Let
he
him
at?
hold
He
on,
land.
hold
for
on,
it.
Let him
hold on,
Let him
land.
hold
Let
on,
him
finish.
hold
land
on,
the
hold on.
plane.
Let
Sorry
Jay
about
finish
that. Go
real
ahead,
quick.
Jay.
Go ahead,
Go
I'm
ahead.
man.
not I'm not mad at it's too early to know. None of the rookies are playing out of their mind. I just knew Zach wasn't gonna be ready the first, in this first 20 game window. And it's very obvious he's just not there. Like it's 5 games in,
Yeah.
and you can see he's just not ready. And this is why I said to people, our best chance at winning, or the best thing for his development, our best chance to accomplish the goals. We're not saying they're still actively trying, they're not contending, but they're trying to win games. Is Zach coming off the bench? Now, when Hunter gets healthy, we'll see what that does. Was like, but he has to. He never, even in training camp, like he had the one game. Like his first game was really good. His second game was in, and then he didn't play after that.
Nope.
So, at what point did we look at Zach and say he was? Like I said, he should only be starting if he was unequivocally better than Hunter or whoever else they were going to put at the two. And he did. He wasn't in any of those guys. So he never won the job. He's playing because of injuries, and you can see he's just not ready. So when the guys like, I'm just hoping first 20 games, this first
Yeah.
month of the season, while guys are out, the Hawks just tread water and can be around 500. And that when they get guys, the guys stay healthy. But the frustrating thing for me is it just remains that the reserves, you're getting the contributions from them, but you're not getting it from the guys when they're on. You're not getting it from the guys that need to be on for you to win. And when the guys that you need, like Trey and Jalen and Zach, are playing well to win, the reserves aren't playing well. So it's just you're not getting what you need at the same time to overcome the injuries. And that's the most disappointing part.
What's up, Marion?
What's going on, fellas? Shout out to Jay's lady for making him be accountable and taking the smoke. Shout out to the reserves for playing well, and being ready and being with the next man up mentality. It's actually good to see.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the Hawks tonight for getting me happy about when they got the score about 109 to 109, and I thought they were going to do something. Quinn got to go though. Coach is terrible. The coach is sorry. I don't understand the patterns of substitution. I don't understand how he puts all his faith in this offense and that he's called an offensive genius. I looked out there and it was 5 people standing on the perimeter. Nobody on the inside. And we wonder why we give up so many offensive rebounds.
No, that's what we
Why
want
would
to
you
do.
put
So
brick
many
shooters on the
offensive rebounds
perimeter?
because ain't nobody in there to get the offensive rebound, the defensive rebound. Nobody's there. The only person who'll go in and get a defensive rebound is Clint because he can't shoot a 3-pointer. When Clint is off the floor, everybody's on the perimeter. This is terrible offense. I watched DeMar DeRozan chew us up in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Third quarter, they gave the ball to DeMar DeRozan and told him to do his thing. He went to the mid-range and just kept draining them. Right in
Four in a row.
4 in a row.
Right in front of Wallace.
Just
right
high.
in his mouth.
Right in our grill. Just high. And
what
and
you expect
really,
him to do to a G leaguer?
To me, that was a metaphor. And the metaphor was, you guys are focusing so much on the perimeter. Look what I can do in the mid-range. I can beat you in the mid-range because I can take a better percentage.
Always been mid-range, but I get what you're saying.
I can take a better percentage shot and hit it at 100% of the time. That's the problem. The problem is coaching. We have a coach who wants to believe that being out on the 3-point line is going to win the game and don't care about having a 7-footer or a rim protector. Don't care about having an inside game whatsoever. And don't care about us getting rebounds and having more possessions. Quinn got to go. I'm sorry. He just got to go. I know Tank is a Quinn fan, and Tank asked the question, how many coaches can do better than Quinn? We got Eric Spoelstra. We got Udoka. We got the dude in Boston. We got Bud. We got, do I have to keep going? Rick Carlisle.
Jason Kidd.
Rick
There are a whole lot of them. Yeah.
Kerr.
Kerr. It's several. And that's the problem.
What's the name who just got the Cavaliers
back?
Bickerstaff. Can I even put in Bickerstaff? He can come
Mike
in.
Malone.
Everybody except Doc Rivers. Everybody except Doc Rivers.
Mary, you know this was a friend hire. Everything the Hawks do is about friendships and family.
You right. Yep.
Anyway, go ahead. Keep cooking, Mary.
Exactly. That's what that was. Quinn was yeah, exactly. That's what he was.
We are paying him $8 million a year.
He's trash.
And this is the product. Now, don't get me wrong. The reserves are coming in and they're playing their hearts out. They're playing a tough game. The problem is, as soon as we hit a shot, Quinn is going to take them out, put in somebody else. The substitution pattern is going to kill us. And tonight, I'm telling you, tonight when I was watching in the fourth quarter, we tied the game up. I thought we had a chance at it, and he subbed out our shooters and put in some other folk. I said Quinn must have a parlay going. I told
y'all that Quinn was trash. I told
Quinn is a big part of the reason why we're not succeeding.
Where's Matt at?
And he rotates sometimes he rotates so fast that he don't let the players get no rhythm. I mean, like, why are you rotating like a revolving door? He don't let them get a rhythm sometimes.
We got one more, I think, after Marion, y'all. And then
John.
Yeah.
John is in. I think John.
Yeah, let John go.
What up, John?
Marion.
Finish, Marion?
Marion ain't finished.
I'm done.
Marion, then John, I guess.
Yeah, John.
It's on you, John.
Yeah. Cause that's one. Okay, that's one.
Yeah. We know the scoreboard says you can hold 200 points.
This the lead up. Say, you know he don't like Zach. All that click clank. He doing.
This Atlanta Hawks team got more junk on it than pull apart.
Hey, that's a good
I
one.
don't need no alternator for a 64 Pinto. We ain't trying to rebuild that. We're not trying to make anything out of that. But that's what I'm seeing on this floor. And Damon said it in the lead up to the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Even if you got what's hurt back, you still ain't got shit.
Yep.
You ain't got nothing. And I'm questioning whether I can use the term rebuild for what you have on the floor. What the hell are you trying to build with this crap?
I told you they trying to rebuild a roster on the fly.
But what into what?
Tony needed some more bricks for the Centennial Yard.
I mean, this man, this looked like that crap that Fred Sanford had in his junkyard with that big towel he had in his junkyard. What the hell? Man, look, we are in for a long season.
I told y'all.
Okay, we in for a long season because I'm looking for some help. Ain't no help coming. They got me down on the ground in the alley, whooping my damn head with a 2x twice, and I'm looking for some help. Everybody running away. I don't have no help. Ain't no help coming. Ain't nothing coming. And see, I can blame Quinn for putting OK in this roster because, I'm thinking that every time that you OK a roster and say these are the ones that's going to take me to the promised land, these jokers couldn't get across the Red Sea with Moses and a staff. I mean, these jokers, man, I'm telling you, I've watched Hawks basketball with you guys and come on here for the past 2-3 years, whatever, because when I watched the team, they demonstrated an ability to win, that they could possibly pull it out, that they could hit some shots and pull it out. This team right here, oh hell no! These jokers, man, they clawed their way back even with Washington, and then the moment got too big for them. Cardio goat. I mean, the Joker just was blind as Cootie Brown, hitting 3-pointer, bam, 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 bam. And then once we tied up, the shot after that, that's the one you supposed to hit to put you over the top, to keep everything going. And then we went into another drought. Yep. Now, DeJounte Murray, I'm still looking for them 22 points that he's supposed to have had around here. And your mid-range shooting is completely gone. It's either a 3-pointer. It's either a 3-pointer or a layup by Trey, and Trey just gets beat like a piñata at a Mexican birthday. Trey Young get knocked all over the floor, and every time he says something, 9 times out of 10 he telling them right. They beat him up. That's right. He is too little. But I don't see anybody else attacking the basket like that. I'm seeing my players getting pushed all over the place. Clint Capella, Jesus Christ.
They took 2 points away. Said he didn't get fouled.
Man, I'm gonna wait, and then I'll keep it real with y'all when you finish.
Clint Capella, man, who was that? He went in for a dunk and just got stuck. And I'm looking down there at his feet. His feet didn't even leave the ground. His feet didn't leave the ground. I said, good grief, man, if you don't get that damn elephantitis ass mother, I'm gone, man. I'm
Hey, but look though, John, what you were saying is that I feel you. I hear what you're saying, but it was especially during the stint, and I think Tiki was talking about it in the chat, and I was like, hey man, folks called me a hater when I said it, but bro, like, and when you bring it up though, it's like, yeah, it was one move from DJ, but his little right to left cross to get to his
Yep.
mid
For the pull up. Yep.
was basically money, and it worked. Like I'm sorry, but like, I mean, folks gonna disagree with me, but Trey struggles beating folks off the dribble, bro, without no squeeze, man.
I
He
noticed
just
that.
doesn't have the ball. I've been trying to tell y'all that for like the past 5 years. It seems like y'all's fans that, but folks be calling me a hater or wanting to get mad at me. But you combine that with the fact that he's small, bro, so he can't use his body to get him there. You know what I'm saying? When we absolutely need it. So this is why it is imperative. Y'all too busy thinking about lob threats to go with Trey to get him an actual post presence and threat where that he can just give it down there to them. And like, I'm so pissed off that Hawks fans used to get so mad bringing up Sabonis years ago back when he was in Indiana, bro. Just because y'all talking about he can't catch, he can't dunk or some crap, like, bro. It's just
Sabonis is legit.
But bro, like that's what hurt us tonight was the fact that, like, yeah, bro. And then it's on coaching though for not even trying. And I'm like, can somebody get a post play? Hell, get Roddy on Malik Monk or something like that. Let Roddy try something.
Can we put the tallest man on the team out there and just see if he can post? Can we take a chance with Bo G in the post? He's the tallest one on the team.
Like how with Marion, like what Marion was saying about how DeMar DeRozan came down there and 1-2. We the only team in the league that does not have like a set thing to go to on offense to get us a bucket. Our set thing is looking for a stupid oop.
A three,
like,
or a three, bro. If it ain't a three, they're doing the unnecessary oop, bro. It's just aggravating.
Every other team in the league has a set play or a player to go to where they can just clear out the way, set up, get you a good look. We do not have that from nobody on this team.
I mean, none of these
and Trey Young can't do that because you said he's too little.
Score.
And none of these people can shoot.
We do not have centers that can score.
And JJ,
y'all know what? Got to get that, man. Everybody we Sabonis.
What you talking about? What, at center?
Yes, we don't have no center that can score. Washington, you know how many points Washington center put up on us? They put up 33
playing in Portland right
between
now.
Stars
I say go get eight. I say go get eight.
No, not Aiden. I'm talking about his backup. We had a chance.
I don't care.
We need to train that pick and roll with Klingon would have been very nice.
Man, that's junk trash. I'd rather have Zach Edey.
No, even that, you still had a chance to get either guy.
I was a fan of Klingon, but neither one.
I was a fan of Klingon.
I think with Portland, they saying, well, number one, they got Aiden, but rumor or word is with them is that Klingon ain't necessarily in shape like that, man.
We can't get an all-star.
That's fine, but you're not.
I was just already kind of been played out of whatever.
Hey, guys, look.
They brought up they other big man.
Go get DeAndre Ayton, bro.
Look, if we can't get an all-star center, we need to go get a free agent that'll won 2 championships with 2 rings. JaVale McGee, who's 7 foot tall.
What? Man, I'll talk to y'all later, bro.
Right now,
that man 38. That man 38. What are you talking about?
Let me tell you something. Because if you're gonna get, let me tell you something. If you're gonna go get a center, you got to go get a real deal center. Okay. Now I ain't saying JaVale McGee is a real deal center. I'm talking about you can't get an Aiden, you can't get a Sabonis, you can't get Giannis, you can't get one of these guys.
Actually.
Okay, you can't get a Lopez. What I'm saying right now, only thing that is available as a center that you can get your hands on right now, they're gonna cost you nothing, is JaVale McGee.
I tell you what, beggars can't be choosy.
He's right there in the corner, sitting there waiting.
Beggars can't be choosy.
Mike, go get Dwight Howard, man. I rather go get Dwight Howard.
They already got rapport together. I'm telling you.
I mean, beggars can't be choosy.
If you're gonna go get a champion, you're gonna go get a champion.
Get the Marcus Cousins to call.
You got to when I say go get a real center, you got to go get a real center.
But
Kool-Aid, I want if
y'all gonna keep putting double O out there.
They had a chance. They had a chance to get a real center, and they passed on him. You know, in the draft.
Man, nobody want
look,
Clingan, bro.
time will
Stop,
tell if
man.
Clingan.
I ain't talking about no rookie guy. JaVale McGee
No, but you don't.
got
How many
to
guys in the
play
league are
against the
7'2", 280
Well,
I
see,
ain't
pounds
never
that can
heard
do stuff
nobody
here's
you
the
say
thing,
can't?
guys.
JaVale McGee in 2024,
Look,
bro.
look, look. Here's the thing
Like
about if you
I
get
just not
Clingan.
understanding what you're
You're
saying.
not
Like
depending on Clingan to shoot threes like you are with Zach. You know what I'm saying? So the role of Clingan can be better filled out if like
Man,
a Kongu is not playing well and getting babied. He's gonna get your
you
rebound. The thing is, just like Mike said, his
it's a conditioning.
his win or
His condition is nasty.
hey,
his
you have the
basically
same frustrations with him right now, though.
Can I
You
say
yeah,
have the
something,
same
man?
all the
frustrations
time.
with him.
We do
I
not
think
miss
right now,
Okongwu
if we're
in the
being
corner
honest,
I'm
spot no
saying,
more.
but
if I'm being
also
honest
too
with
though,
you guys,
as well though, Jay.
Okongwu got to
Clinging,
go.
clinging,
Don't
clinging.
mention Okongwu in the
I
center
was
spot.
now y'all know I was Zachary clinging basically whatever.
I was Zach clinging too.
But and initially when it looked like Sarr was the only option or whatever, I was like, if we could figure out how to get him and clinging, like I was
He
always kind
don't
of
play
opponent for
center, bro.
clinging.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
another
I like
issue
clinging a
with
lot.
clinging so far though as well though is literally him finishing at the rim on like lobs and things of that nature that
Right.
do get like he
He
haven't.
don't
I
look
mean that's
good.
what I'm saying. So it's still gonna be honest with you, bro. It still be kind of same situation here. It's like yeah, you had that big body number one.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's early.
You shaking your
right
head no,
now,
but I'm saying you know how, but you know how much we throw lobs, bro.
I hear you, I
And
hear
that's
you, I
what's
hear you. But
happening there is that he's
I'm
not
telling you, with
finishing on
where it's set
lobs.
up, man,
Unnecessary laws. Unnecessary
unnecessary
laws.
lives.
Y'all
But I'm
Hawks fans,
saying,
no, I'm just saying, bro. Let y'all Hawks fans see a 7'3" dude
Dad,
miss
thank you.
lobs, y'all would
yeah,
be going crazy.
Yeah, that's
I'm,
true.
Y'all
I'm
will.
just
Yeah,
talking in general, not
Yeah.
necessarily you, Jay. I'm
definitely.
just talking in
yeah,
general. How
Yeah,
folks
no,
tripping
but
about Zach
my only
breaking
rebuttal
threes,
to that is
yeah.
he's
but
63% right now. He's 60. That's what you want at the rim for hit. Like he's like
Exactly.
80% at the rim right now. Like,
This
and
ain't
he,
nothing
he
He
but
made a
averaging
lot
less.
of
this
good
ain't
He
nothing
averaging
but
adjustments.
a
less.
Look,
start
That's why I
all over
said
He
again.
average.
Y'all
clinging.
so
That's why I
thirsty
said
for
He
I
attention.
clinging.
want
averaging
a
less
Y'all
because
just
seven
he got
want
foot.
jokes,
Zach,
I
and
want
man.
Zach
a
ain't been playing good.
7'7"
See,
That's why I'm looking over there in Africa at NBA Africa
No,
over
no, no,
there
Matt.
to see what
I
it
mean,
is they got over there.
that's
I
John,
want
why they
somebody
in
from the
Florida.
Zulu tribe.
Hey,
Bring him
hey,
here.
John,
hey,
So
John,
Clingy,
Mike,
that's a
Hey,
you got one.
he
7'9"
want that
guy in
dude from Duke.
Florida.
You got a
He
That's
want
a
that dude
7'9"
from
7'9"
guy
Duke.
in
kid.
Florida. He a
so
No, you
gamer.
want
Man,
the
Now.
you
dude
better
from
go
Florida.
get him.
You
He
want
a
the
You
kid
gamer
better
from
now.
go
He's
get
Florida.
him.
7'9".
But nah, he's
I
Hey
want
small,
John.
man.
I
Hey
want
John.
the biggest
Hey
doggone
John.
center that I can
Hey
get.
John. John, you want that
Yo,
dude from Duke? You want that dude from Duke that's coming out next year?
Yeah, I
No,
want the
I
dude from
want him
Duke.
though, for
right,
real though.
like,
I
Come
do.
on,
Yeah, I
come
want
on,
No,
that dude.
Malu.
no,
oh,
Malu.
John.
I
I
hadn't
just
seen
think
him.
I
I'm
just
I'm
think
about to
for
look
what
Yeah,
the
at
the
him.
guy
Hawks
Hey,
from
are
Duke.
looking
Yeah,
he
he's
for,
John.
like
gonna be nice.
a
7'2",
John.
center with a
John
7'3",
wants the kid
shooting
from
I
Florida
threes.
that's
do know we ain't got no
7'7".
draft
Dribbling,
pick.
putting the ball in the
Guess what,
basket.
7'9".
guys? We don't
One.
have
Hey,
we
what
don't
was
have
that
our
7'9".
pick,
one?
so we
Hey,
can't
that's
7'9"
get.
from
crazy.
IMG. He's
Yeah.
7'9" and he disoriented as ever, man. But
I
he's
just love how
Hey
y'all
7'9".
man,
fantasize it
But
up for
he
They
go
play
somebody
but
for
else's
he
draft
go
Florida.
to
pick.
a school like Florida
listen.
though. That's crazy to me.
I ain't gonna lie
Hey
to you,
Mike.
bro. I had to see 7'9" on the court for it, and it worked. I don't want to see that
I,
working in
I
the
had to
NBA,
see
bro.
it. Mike, let me ask you
You
something
will. He at
about
Florida.
Zach.
We done seen it
Go ahead.
before
Go,
in
yeah, what's up,
past
You
Mike?
gonna
basketball
hey.
days.
Let me ask you when it
Brother
Hey,
Mike.
Terry,
you gonna have to foul.
Matumbo
Okay.
You
dad,
gonna have to foul.
Go
You
he
dog.
gonna
do
have to
have to
foul.
foul.
Right, but he gonna have to get down the court. You playing
No,
5-on-4 every time. You playing
All
five
he
on
got to
four.
do, look, 7 foot, whatever. I'm saying 7'4" and up. He
I
can
looked at
walk
his
down the
highlights the
doggone
other
court,
night. Hey
post
guys, I
up,
looked at his
and you
highlights.
gonna have to foul. Can't nobody out
Hey,
jump him if the man got a doggone 8.5 foot wingspan up there. Ain't
Where
Hey,
you
who
ain't
at,
said
Matt?
who
nobody
said
gonna
they
be able to
wanted
get.
Klingon? Who said they
but
wanted
I
Klingon?
saw his highlights. I saw his highlights, man. He is a little
I
slow
was
getting up and down
definitely
the
clinging
floor, man.
for Reese
Look,
Jay,
Yeah,
let me
man,
tell
that
you what
man
they
is not
said
gonna
about
get down
him.
the
They
court
said
fast
he
enough.
played. You had to
I
put
was
him
actually
in and
pretty
take
high.
him out because he played because he didn't have the ability to get up and down the court enough
Hold on.
to
Yeah, he,
play
Hold
in the
on.
He's
game. So they
Hold
7'9".
showed
on.
his
Of course
highlights.
not.
Ho-
His problem was that he could not spend enough time in the game.
Hold
yeah,
on,
you got
man.
his
Jay,
conditioning.
you said you wanted
They're like
Klingon, right?
Boban.
I said I wanted him or Ricochet for sure.
Hold
Definitely.
on. Right now, Klingon is one of the better defensive rookies in the league for the time that he's playing right now. The
Yeah.
man is
yeah.
averaging. The man is averaging
Nah, he
almost
is.
2 blocks. Hold on.
No, but
He's
see, that's what
He's
I'm
right.
saying though. That's
yeah.
why it like
Block
he
he
didn't
is.
have the upside. That was the
Zach
quote
playing
unquote
good defense
alleged
though.
thing. They didn't
I
want
don't
to
get
take
what we're
one
saying.
overall.
He's
But
one
what
of
he
the
could
better
do on the
defensive
court,
players in the league right now for the time he's playing for 15 minutes a game. He's one of the better defensive players in the league
no,
right
he's
now.
good.
That's a
He's
small
gobbling
sample
like in
size,
15
man.
minutes a
15
game. He's
minutes.
averaging like 8 rebounds.
Hey, bro, you
Ricochet
gotta
is a
mute your
small sample
spot, bro.
size. But what you
Yo,
want me?
it,
Somebody else
What
mute
I
your
what
Ricochet
I
is
need
spot.
to
minus
go off
25.
of?
Richard
Yo,
Shay playing
yo, yo.
25 minutes a game, and it's only
Yeah,
5 games, bro.
played 19 minutes and got
No,
4
but
rebounds.
like the thing
Hey,
with Zach is a longer term. Klingon is more NBA ready today.
He
And
is.
if the goal, and this is why I was saying, if the goal was to be better in the short term, I would have just taken the chance on
Yo,
Klingon and
what up,
hoping his
Walk? I ain't know
offensive
that was you,
game
Walk.
Hey,
developed.
That
but what
Walk.
you fail to realize
that's
is
why
Yo,
the
yo, what
when
up,
they
manager,
what
took
the
when
up?
they
manager
took
needs to get
what you
What
fail to
fired.
I
realize
liked
is
about
with them
Ricochet
Yo,
taking
was
Zach,
he gave you a good floor and had a good upside as
not
well
even just that,
that
with
Klingon
them
might not
taking
have.
Zach,
why Larry couldn't
and
see
if they
that?
do, and if they with them taking Zach, and they do decide to move off Trey Young, which is probably gonna happen in the near future.
Zach is
Zach
not a
is like a
franchise
if
player.
no listen, I'm
Hey,
not saying a franchise. I'm not saying hear me out. I'm not saying a franchise player, but if he is a good 17 point per game scorer, he's a good culture setter. Meaning the way the team's gonna play the game, he's gonna set a different tone.
This is
You get what
JJ
I'm saying?
telling Trey Young leave.
Nah,
JJ
you
Well,
can
It
clearly
would,
I
see
it
I,
right
would,
I
now.
like I
You
like
can
what I
clearly
If
see
see.
that's the
right
case,
now.
we
I
really in
got
Well,
you.
trouble.
It would be,
Yeah,
it
you
would
can
be
clearly see
both of
right
them,
like
in
now.
my
He's
now,
not
opinion.
Jalen.
In my
Zachary is
opinion,
nowhere near being no
in my
franchise
opinion, Larry, it would be both of them because again, everybody
Right.
got to remember Zach is 19. The
Yeah,
boy
player. I
gonna
he's still
turn
know.
20.
young.
hey,
Hey, Walt, I was about to give you. Where you go? Walt, come back if you years or whatever. I was about to give you a little moment,
Hey,
but
so
Zach
yeah,
is a
so
go ahead.
3-year play. He's not an
hold on,
immediate.
hold
We're
on.
gonna
So
win with
Zach,
him
Yeah,
I
guy.
exactly.
know.
So
That's why
put
I
him
said
down
he's
in the
a
G
culture
I
League.
setter.
said it would
Yeah.
be
You
JJ
move
Put
off
him
spot.
in
Trey
the G
Young.
League so he can
hey
get some
man,
Zach,
burn.
nah.
But
hold
wait.
on,
I want to
Zach.
ask Mike this before we get too far because it's about Zach. So when I go back, I watch the film on Zach. I
Mm-hmm.
think that the best way that we can get the production and help grow his confidence and actually take advantage of what he is, because he finished at the rim pretty good. He has a lot of length. Is in the preseason, the possessions where, and they never really did it with Trey, but they did a lot with Kobe, which was strange, where he was in the ball screen, where he was the guy screening, and he had the option if he was gonna dive, slip the screen, brush the screen. Like that to me takes advantage of what he does best off the ball. And then he can get his momentum and then start shooting. But this spot up, I don't think it's good for his confidence.
AJ,
I wanted to
hey,
I wanted to
Jay,
pick your brain on that, Mike. What do you think about putting him more in the ball screen, using him more
I
like a
put him in the
four
G
than a
League
shooter?
and put him in the ball
bro,
screen
yeah,
to
they
see
can
what he
do
can
that,
do.
but that's JJ's spot.
Ain't too
No,
late.
but you can
I,
do it with
I,
both.
I agree with you. I agree with you,
I
Jay,
agree.
man. Put
I
Quinn,
agree.
put
Put him
well,
down
well,
in
let
the
me
G League and
let me
let
say
him
this
practice
right
on
quick.
everything you just said.
Now let me say something right quick. You all, and I've heard all kind of offensive concepts, offensive plays, things that we can do to get a person in a position to score. But these joker can't shoot.
that's true. That part is
You
true.
scheme, man. You sit up here.
That
Look
part is
here.
true.
I could go on my laptop and have my laptop scheme the most intricate working play that I could think of, or that the computer could generate, and it's
Chat
going to
GPT.
rely upon someone making a basket. That's where the disconnect is. Oh, that was a beautiful play. Oh, he just missed it. He just missed it. Then
I
you
mean,
head right
I
back
agree
down
with
the
you.
floor. You
I
head right
agree
back
with
Same
down
thing
the
my
floor,
man said.
John.
steal the
You right
ball
though.
again,
You
and
right
you
though,
come back
John.
and do the same damn
But
thing.
unfortunately,
That's the problem.
but John, that's part of what we're talking about. I agree with you. It's just halfway because of the shots that's the end result of our plays under Quinn are 3-point
3
shots.
pointers. They're
That's
3
the
point
point
shots.
we're
Yeah,
Yeah.
talking about. It's like, bro, can you get us another shot? Shots for certain
it's
guys going
analytic ball,
downhill. Shots for
Matt.
guys
I
they
mean,
pull up for
Mike.
mid range.
I'm
Like,
sorry. I
bro,
apologize.
no, we know for a fact that Quinn does not want anybody basically shooting mid range.
No,
Basically,
He
it's
missed
I
that
analytical
hoop
ball,
tonight.
guys. It's either
and
the
did it or
three
whatever,
or
but he
dunk.
doesn't.
He
Bro,
don't
you
believe
heard
in
I
mid range jump.
y'all never
And
heard
see,
Moody
and
Hey,
say
cause
see,
that?
hey
that's
Mike,
That's
what
Mike,
why
happened.
cause
JJ. That's
as
why
much
That's
as we
what
hate on
happened
But
when
when
DeAndre
you
you
Hunter,
got
put
rid
when
of
you
don't
put
put
DeJounte
DeAndre Hunter
Murray.
in the mid.
DeJounte
That's what,
Murray
No,
was
I
making
agree.
a living.
DeAndre good
He
at
was
that, but we
making
ain't
a
talking about that.
living on the mid range.
on the mid
but
He was
range.
hey,
That's
making
but
a
correct.
listen,
living
DeAndre
on
Hunter
mid
and
range.
hey
but
John,
DeAndre
We
Hunter
have
I
and
get
not
what you're
increased
saying,
this
DeJounte
guy
but
like
Murray didn't put
any
this
can't,
together.
other
But you know
draft
what?
pick.
nah,
You know what though, John?
but you
But I
can put
disagree with
DeAndre
you on
Hunter
it.
in certain positions where he on the block and he can
Yeah.
take a quick one dribble pull up.
I
We
was
don't
about to
really
say, Mike, y'all
utilize
y'all
that
missing DeAndre
because they
Hunter
don't want him
because
because they
Hunter,
don't want DeAndre.
Hunter,
No, wait, listen, John, wait, let me finish.
You
And we
can't.
don't utilize that because they don't want. That's because Quinn don't want Hunter shooting the mid range.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
why they
and that's
but
the
don't.
see,
Quinn.
but
That's the
Hunter
Quinn
wasn't
It's
okay,
system.
not
making
that
I
he
agree
can't
shots
with
hit
you.
either.
that. He can hit the
I
mid
agree with
range.
you.
Hey,
But But when I check his attendance in school, when I check his school attendance,
He ain't never got perfect.
got a
he
lot of
absent.
unexcused absences.
Look, he got his
Hey,
doggone permanent record card
John.
look like it got
All
measles
right,
on it with all that
all
red
right,
marks on it.
Dre
all
got
right,
killed
John.
that one
All right,
because
John.
he was the
See,
one.
that's what I'm
Bogey?
saying. That's what I'm
What about
saying.
Can I
Bogey
say
then?
one thing? Can I say
Oh
one
no,
thing?
him too.
Go ahead,
Him too.
Warren.
Can I say one thing?
Him
Hold
too.
on, John.
Go
John,
ahead,
I'm gonna
Warren.
say one thing. So we we've
Go
had some
water, man.
slander
Hold on,
from
hold
Hawks
on.
fans on here, Hawk fans from wherever talk about Zach is not, he's a bust thus far.
He's just
Hey
not ready.
man, what is one? Well,
Nah,
hold on.
I'm
What is
just
one?
talking for
Hold,
frustration.
Oh, what is one of the key things that a young player needs as a young rookie coming to the NBA? Confidence, man.
Confidence.
Time,
So when that young man
confident.
sees the ball, hold on. When a young man sees the ball goes in the hoop, his confidence is gonna grow. All right. What's a better
Yep.
way to help a 6'10"? I repeat again, a 6'10" player build his confidence by not getting him shots at the rim and using his height over smaller players. That's number one. Number two, another way a player gets on the court as a young player is through his defense. Is Zach not one of the better perimeter defenders, young perimeter defenders in the league right now? Yes, he's going to
No,
take his
not right
lumps.
now, because
Yes,
he got
Yeah,
hold
cooked every
on,
yeah.
time he
hold
on the
on,
floor. We
hold
went to the
on, hold
negative.
on,
We were
hold on.
No
positive,
Kool-Aid.
positive,
Hold
No
on,
Let
was
me
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
let me
positive. We
finish.
Kool-Aid,
went
wait,
into
Let
the
me
man.
negative
Mike,
when he
finish.
was on the
Let me
floor.
Mike,
finish. Let me
Mike, you got
finish.
the power.
Let me finish. Let me finish. First of all, Kool-Aid, before you interjected, all right, 2 games ago, all right, Zach Ricochet was number 4 in the NBA as far as field goal percentage for all players in the NBA. All right. So while you sitting there hating on him, all right, I don't know what it is right now, but I
Scored
will say
on
this
him.
to you. Hold on.
Hey,
Hold on.
Kool-Aid, what you don't
Hold on.
understand
Hold
is
on.
he get a negative
Hold
because the
on.
offensive side, not the
Hold
defensive.
on, hold on. You looking at one side of the ball. You're not looking at how he's making it hard on other on offenders on that side of the ball because all you looking at is his 3-point shot not going in. I can admit it is really
Right.
bad right now.
No,
But he is a darn
I
good.
see the
Let
score
me
as
finish.
fan when
Let
he
me
on the
finish,
floor.
man. Let me
Go
finish.
ahead.
He is a darn good defender, and it was
He did
also
today.
stated on NBA radio as well from other NBA analysts that he's one of the better young perimeter defenders in the league right now. So just because your eye test don't approve of it, other people that's in the NBA are saying he's one of the better young perimeter defenders in the league right now. So take that as you will.
True.
I'm going to trust the NBA pundits and the analysts and coaches. Then I am going to trace the person that said get JaVale McGee at 38 years old as a starting center for the Hawks.
Hey, I tell you what. Too bad you can't see. You know what JaVale McGee is? He's a mutant.
man, man,
He's a
he
mutant.
old, bruh.
He might be old, but he's a mutant. How many rings? How many
Leave
rings
him
JaVale
alone, his
McGee
man,
got?
man.
Who? How many? Who? How many rings he got?
Man, that man was a role player.
So
Yeah, like
he
y'all
so he
always
rode the
say,
bench.
yeah, he's a role player
And
that help
he
you
came off
win
the bench.
championships. He's
Man, he
a
Cody
role
Zeller.
player that help people win championships.
So
That's
why he
Cody
not
Zeller at
playing
the
now?
I've
crib.
been on the
It
word.
don't. Hey, hey, y'all
But
always say just like Demond said when
Why he not
y'all
playing
said when
now?
he said something about Kevin Durant. Oh no, don't go get no Kevin Durant because he old.
All right,
Nah,
hey,
I'll take Kevin
Kool-Aid.
Durant.
Hey,
I
Kool-Aid.
said,
Get
Trey
a
Young said,
homie
I'm
Not
gonna
no
here,
leave
man.
you. You
more.
don't go get Kevin Durant. Oh, we don't want no Kevin Durant.
Hey,
well,
hey,
and now I'm
So
gonna say
y'all don't
this.
want no
I'm
music.
gonna say this. In
Y'all want no
Kool-Aid's
18.
defense.
all right,
Hold
John.
up.
When you finish,
Hold up.
we gonna let Walt get his little spill, man. Since he
Oh, Walt in there.
all the
Okay.
time on here,
But
let
but
Bro,
him give his
Yeah,
spill.
bro,
let
let me
Walt
let
go,
me
man.
let me let me let me speak my piece right quick, man. I've been saying this for 2 years. Until Trey Young stay in front of his man, then all we gonna get is entertainment. Because every team, no matter who we play, they pick and rolling us to death. And all he got to do is stay in front of his man. We had a guy that was playing today that was from the G League. I don't even know his name with the dreads.
Keaton
Wallace.
Wallace,
He played
Not King.
way better.
way
I'm
better
not even
defense.
asking Trey Young to play
Yeah.
defense, but just stay in front of your man.
That
And
defense.
that's causing all types of breakdowns. Everybody want to talk about getting this player, getting that player. But the problem is that he don't stay in front of his man. And I know I'm a
hey,
Trey Young
Walt.
hater.
Walt. Now
I
how
know
is
I'm
he
a
gonna
Trey
stay?
Young hater.
You know that hater
How
Walt.
is he gonna
I
stay in
said this
front of his
yesterday to
man
him on
when the
Twitter.
officials are allowing these jokers to just sweep him out of the side,
That
elbow him,
that
both
that's
go
Right.
on
all in
that's
his
on
chest?
offense, bro. He gives zero effort on defense, bro. And it's
Nah, I
breaking us.
No.
disagree
That's
with
what
It's
I'm
that.
saying.
breaking
No,
us
it's not
down.
on offense. I'm talking about on defense. I'm
Nah,
talking about on defense. Trey
bro.
Young is a full equal opportunity offender. They beating that man up on offense. And matter of fact, in the timeouts, the damn point man is beating his ass.
Hey man.
Until that
It's
dude stay in
pitiful.
front of his man,
Nigga
then you
little.
gonna always have 4-on-5. And that's been our problem for the last 2
So
years.
Luka don't play no defense, so Dallas
Hey,
got 4-on-5. Cause Luka don't
hey,
play
Walt.
no defense.
Hey,
But
All
but
right,
hey,
but,
well,
but
Walt.
hey,
Hey,
he's
Walt.
all right,
bigger.
Hey,
well,
Walt.
That's
let
Hey,
the
me
Walt.
same
let
Hey,
me
thing
Walt.
y'all.
I
That's
didn't
the
I
same
didn't
thing
say
y'all
no
been
Hey,
more.
saying
Walt.
forever.
Hey, Walt.
Hey,
But
Hey,
hey,
Walt.
we
man,
To
we
trade
got
the
man,
we
fan.
got the
To trade.
same. We had the same breakdown no matter who's out
that's what
there
I'm saying. I
every
want to
game.
explain what
Hey,
Walt's saying, man.
to
I
trade.
just ain't want to get into it because y'all get tripping though. But bro, like that's also I said it on my thing where that's why I knew ultimately we were
There's
gonna lose
4
this
other
game.
players
No
on the
matter
floor
what
with
you do,
Trey, though, man.
you
Y'all
try
don't
to
understand.
and listen
Y'all
though, but it's still basic basketball. So it's like at the end of the day, y'all still got to even if we put piece stuff together, and this is just me speeding stuff up, bro, and say we make some crazy playoff runs. When jump really get real, slow down and get to it, bro. It's no avoiding the fact that Trey is short, and on top of being short,
Uh,
he is weak. He is not
I
You know
short,
what's
agree.
he's
crazy
strong.
though?
Yeah,
At
Hey,
least
Mike.
I
You know
Mike
what's
agree.
Conley
crazy?
got muscles on him, and he
You
can
playing
try.
4-on-5 on defense, and he playing 4-on-5 on offense. As long as you got a non-offensive player on the other side, so it's detrimental
And,
to
and we
both
Well,
sides.
talking about
And he got to.
Bogut.
And guess
hey
what?
We
man,
And guess
talking
what?
what
He
I'm
about
got to.
saying,
Hunter.
He
though,
got
what
to
I'm
listen.
We
Wait,
Hold
wait, hold
talking
on.
on,
Let me
let
about
finish,
that
John.
man
listen,
talk.
He got to.
He
He
listen,
got
making
to
plenty
create.
of sense. Let him
Listen,
talk.
listen, listen. Let me
Though,
finish.
Dan.
Wait, Mike. Wait, Mike. Hold on. Wait, hold
I
on.
wasn't finished. So I'm, but off of what you said, we
Yeah,
have.
I'm stop.
Let me.
When have we been a bottom 10 offense with Clint? Never. Okay. So,
Can I
but
say
we've
something?
always
Can you let
bad
me finish?
defense. Why though? Because I'm just asking Hawks fans,
I'm.
Coach
I'm about to
Queen,
tell you.
everybody, just simply hold Trey accountable for the basic of simply being on his man and keeping them in front of him. I understand moments when he's just too little, but it's times where Trey literally just makes the wrong thing. Like one play tonight or whatever, it was at the top of the key. Roddy was on the man. Nobody called for a double. Trey comes to double, and then when they move the ball, who goes to pick up the person where the ball get moved to? It's Roddy, even though Roddy was the one that was on the initial man there to begin with. So Trey left the man, came double for no reason, and then when the ball get moved, the nigga don't go back to his assignment. It's the person
Hey,
who's
hey,
there got to go back to the assignment, bro.
hey,
I'm
Mike.
just
I watched the same
regardless,
game, and let me tell you why that
regardless.
probably happened. Let me tell you why that probably happened.
All
When
right,
you're
no problem.
responsible for getting no, let me tell you what happened. When you're responsible the whole game to get people their shots up, you don't think that played any kind of part on you being
No,
tired on the other end?
that's
No.
a
He
lame
got to
No.
nigga,
get
bro.
everybody
Point
No,
ball.
shot.
Point
That's not
ball.
lame.
no,
Listen, Mike.
Point
Hold on. Let
ball.
me say, Mike. I let
I
you
hear
talk. I
you,
let
bro.
you talk,
I
Mike. I
hear,
let you
I
talk, Mike.
heard
I
you.
let you talk. I let you talk.
No,
I
you
ain't
about
just
to
finished.
explain some bullshit, bro.
Oh
You
my
just
God,
said
that's
what
not
you said,
explaining
bro. You about
bullshit.
to
You even let me say
explain that.
nothing.
You
You
about to
no. Oh
explain
my
that. You about to
God.
explain. You about to
You got to
excuse him
explain and
for
give an
playing
example of
defense
yours, but
because
you
he
don't
got to
like
play
Who,
offense.
that somebody has a rebuttal,
who's
bruh.
on the
You got
number
to say
one
what you
point
want to
guard
say.
tonight?
Go ahead,
Who,
bro.
Between
who's
I
on
just
the
know
number
what you're
one point
saying.
guard
That's
tonight?
all.
what
But
I'm
go
trying,
ahead.
what I'm saying is fact. This
No,
man got
it's
to create
not.
offense. He's getting the
No, it's
ball
not.
off to these other. Let me finish, Mike. Let me finish. If you're the point guard and you getting the ball off to the other players to allow them to get off, and they swinging it back to you with 9 seconds on the shot clock, what
Oh
am I
God.
supposed to do?
Oh
And then I got
God.
to come down here and run. That's the whole offensive play.
Who
They
was
don't
on
don't nobody on
DeRozan?
the team
Bro,
look for.
all right.
Who was
So you
on
said that
DeRozan?
Oh my
any Hawks
God,
Who
fans
was
who
on
know me,
DeRozan?
I'm
no,
done. I'm
because
done. I
Now,
don't get
who
to
was
explain
on
no more.
after
DeRozan?
I'm
Somebody
Boston
done.
tell me who
series,
was defending
after the
DeRozan.
Boston series, but what I'm saying though, that's just excusing niggas, bro. He's
That's not the
sorry as hell,
excusing,
Who
bro.
bro. Yes,
was
it is,
That's not
bro.
defending
It's
excusing.
excusing
DeRozan?
niggas, bro. You get your
That's
weight
not
up and you gonna
excusing.
get your stamina up, then, bro. Go
Name,
do some
hey,
basketball.
Mike,
Who was
Right
Can
defending
now,
I
you
ask you?
gotta play
DeRozan?
Hey,
defense.
let me ask you a
No,
question.
no,
Name another player in the
I'm
league.
gonna
Name
tell you this
name
straight
any
up.
other
I'm gonna
player in the
tell you
league.
straight up. No,
Name any
listen
other
to me.
player in the
Listen
league
to
that has
me.
his same
Listen to
responsibility
me.
that he has.
Listen
Name
to
another
me.
player.
Listen
Name
to
another
me.
player, please.
Listen
You
to
can't
me.
say
I'm gonna
Luca because
tell you
Kyrie can
straight
get
up.
his own shot.
I'm going to
Kyrie can
tell
get his
you
own
straight
shot.
up,
Clay can
bro.
get his own shot.
That's lame as hell.
Name
But all
another
right,
player in the
I'm
team.
gonna
That's
say
not
this.
lame.
I'm
That's
gonna
the
say this.
truth, bro.
Hey man, you
That's
said
the
you play
truth.
ball, bro. The gym open
I
tomorrow.
play
Hey, y'all
ball.
niggas want to hoop, bro? The gym is open tomorrow. I'll be there at
Hey,
11
the only reason I
a.m.
can't, my
Bro, you
girl got to
pull up
work. My
on me
girl got to work
before, bro.
tomorrow, and I got
You
my
want to hoop
kids.
tomorrow?
Trust me, I'll pull up.
Bro,
Man,
that's
I know you
sorry
and
as
take a
hell, bro. And
65-year-old to
That's
come in
not
there.
garbage, man.
Put me over in the corner.
Like,
And
come
Larry,
on,
am I the only
like
person that ain't making no sense? Name
bro.
another
No, it
player in the
don't make
league that
sense.
got to
You know
run the
why it
whole
don't make
offense
sense? Because you
and
cannot
got
win
help
the
on the
game
other
of
end.
basketball without
Bro,
stopping
that's an
anyone.
excuse, bro. He not
That's not an
staying in
excuse.
front of his man. We don't even want him to play
It's an
defense.
excuse for a
Stay
Walk,
grown
in
man
front of
who
your
walk,
make millions
man.
of
walk,
dollars
walk.
to make
Turn,
Name,
sure that
bro,
they
walk,
bro.
can't
We
make
been
their
walk,
we been
franchise
We
walk.
it
been
took
broken
Curry
down. We
Name
5
thinking
years to play
another
defense.
team Name another
Luka don't
team
play
that is
no
constructed
defense.
the way that we're
Kyrie
constructed, where you
Irving
got
don't
one
play no
player,
defense.
even the bench
You
player. Listen, Walt.
one player
Listen, Walt.
one point
That's a
guard
Listen,
play
coaching
right,
problem.
right. You
That's
don't
a
think that?
coaching
You don't think
problem.
that?
He not
Listen, Walt.
running
Listen,
plays
can I?
for the rookie. He don't run plays for
What
nobody.
rookie? Can't nobody get their shot off. We got a team full of players that can't get their shot off, and you
Well,
That's
know
not
it.
true,
And
bro.
he got to
It's
create.
no
That's very
plays
true.
being run.
A large percentage of those
Okay,
bricks
y'all
is
got it.
wide
You right.
open, man.
Can I,
You right.
Come
all right,
on,
let
You
me
man.
right.
let me
Wide
interject.
90% of those 30. You know what they shoot from the three? 30%. They wide open
Hey,
shots, bro.
Kool-Aid. Hey,
Your
Kool-Aid.
boy
Hey,
went
Kool-Aid.
1
Hey,
for
Kool-Aid.
5.
Your boy
Richard Shea
Trey
went 1 for
sometimes
5.
even show
All
in the
those
game
5
Trey at
shots,
times
they
don't
was
want to pass them
wide
niggas the
open.
ball.
He went 1 for 6 actually. He went 1 for 6.
Man, listen,
Okay,
Trey
they
Young
were
started
wide
looking on
open.
folks off. Trey started looking on folks off because like, why am I even creating any offense for any of y'all? You just gonna miss it, and you're scared to shoot. The whole offense is scared to do anything if the ball ain't passing them to catch and shoot.
So I guess
So I
Trey
got to
had
create
to
everything.
defend DeRozan
But
tonight.
we
I
watch a
guess he
different
had to
game. We
defend
watch a
Aaron
different
Fox
game.
tonight because they the highest scorers on the team. So I guess Trey was responsible for Aaron Fox and DeRozan and the center because you know what? Because our centers get cooked by 20 points a night.
And can't score on it and can't create no own
Bro, the
bucket for
center
themselves.
getting cooked
They got to
because
get
the
spoon
center got
fed.
to guard his man and Trey man. Y'all
Man,
not
Oh
hey,
my
taking the
God.
well,
y'all
that's
not
what you
taking the
supposed.
count.
Hey, that's what a point
Hold
guard
on, bro. You
supposed to
talk
do.
all the
If you
time.
got a
You
defending
talk
center, if you
you
got a
talk all the
defending center,
time, bro.
you should be
Bro,
able to run a little
bro,
small guard in there, and your
every team is
center's
picking
supposed to snap that stuff out of there.
every team is picking and rolling us, bro. Trey has to stay in front of his man. We getting pick and roll to death. Every team, no matter who we play, is pick
We
and
are
roll
not
at the
losing
top of
on
the
the
key.
pick and roll. We are losing on the 3-point line, dude.
No,
Are you
Bruh.
watching the game?
Stop
We
right
are
there.
losing
Stop right
on
there.
the
Yeah, that is
3-point
No,
line.
let's stop.
Take
Let's
you
stop
got that
right
wrong.
there. Let's stop right there because that's where I get triggered at. Kool-Aid, do you understand why we lose at the 3-point line? The number one reason is because as long as Trey is on that court, we are always going to have to help and rotate. So you throwing your hands up, nigga, but that's the reason why we suck at defending the three because we constantly got to help that little light-skinned ass nigga, bro. Like, it's just stupid.
Man,
And y'all
y'all are
keep
sorry.
using
Richard
it.
Shea need to go to the G League. You was wrong about
Whatever, bro.
that piece of crap,
All
Richard
right,
Shea.
whatever. I
Send
got
that
nothing
Hey,
to
thing
do.
back
Y'all
hey,
down
don't
to
get
the
that.
G
If y'all
League.
don't
He
get that
gonna
and
get
then gonna blame
landed
it on
nah,
fire.
Mr. Rosen,
Cause your boy Trey Young
if
is a
y'all don't get
three-time
that,
All
see, now I'm about to start being the dictator, man. Hey, look, man, if
Kool-Aid,
y'all do not
Kool-Aid.
get the fact that the team is always constantly rotating because we are too small. When basketball get real, folks gonna simply go to where there's a mismatch, and then down the
Right.
stretch, we literally had Trey, Keaton, and doggone Gary. That was nothing but three small niggas who basically about to get doggone
Hey, Mike,
exposed down the
nobody
stretch. So it
disagreed with
didn't
you
matter
on
what
that.
the heck we did offensively.
I didn't disagree with you on that. What I'm saying is, it's the same thing on the other end. We need to upgrade the center spot. We need a bigger center. But on the other end, Trey Young is sitting there looking at three defenders in his face, and everybody is standing there, and ain't nobody in his shot. And I gotta get your shot off, and you the two guard, you the
Damn,
three,
but
you the
answer me
four,
this.
I gotta
But
get your shot
answer
off.
me this though. When have we been mid to bottom 10 in offense since
Never.
Trey and Clint been here?
No, listen, I
No,
know
ain't
that. I
no.
understand that.
Answer that question.
Never,
When have
nigga.
never, right?
Hey,
So it's not the
never.
issue.
You right.
That's not the main issue. It's not more of an
I
issue
disagree.
than Trey not being able to just simply keep bums in front of him. Sometimes it's not all-star players, nigga. It be role guys that he just sit there and let roll off and go by him, and then he just sitting there ball watching, and
But
then y'all
see,
talking about, oh, we gave up another three because that nigga didn't just keep one person in front of him. Simple as that.
All
hey, we
right,
can
I
agree
get
to
now. Go
disagree,
talk
bro.
about the other player that did
Go
the
ahead,
same
man.
thing Trey Young
Hold
did.
on, Kool-Aid. Let
Go
Larry
to
talk.
the next player. Go to the two guard. Now talk about how bad he did on his player. That he did the same thing Trey Young did.
Go ahead,
Then
man.
go
He
to
was
your
by no
power
defender.
forward. Go to your number 3 spot, and then talk about him because he did the same thing you just said Trey Young did.
Mute. So
Then just go to your power.
Go ahead, Larry. He gonna keep.
Thank you.
Trey Young did.
Thank you. What I will say, I want to be devil advocate for both sides. What Dam is talking about offensively, I get exactly what you guys saying. We give up way too many threes because pick and roll, especially when we have two smaller guys in there like Trey and Wallace in there. We couldn't defend that, period. You know what I'm saying? They got whatever shot they want. It was Fox in the first half and then DeRozan in the second half. But what I will say is, I don't excuse Trey from playing defense because he has to. He has to stay in front of the man. What I think Dam is saying is the lineups we have, obviously Zach is not a shooter. He was touted as a 3-and-D guy. He ain't a 3-and-D guy. He needs to be slashing to the basket. Coach Quinn has to get him in actions like he get with JJ, try to activate him. Unfortunately, there's only so many roles people can play in the offense. If JJ isn't going to be confident with his three, maybe they're going to have to start Cardio Goat just to have that 3-point shot. Because everything that what Matt was trying to say about Dyson and how they're just not going to guard him, they're doing it to Zach. They're literally leaving Zach there and like, shoot. Zach is shooting wide open threes. So he's not a jump shooter, but they're using him like a jump shooter. If they wanted to do that, they might as well trade back for Kevin Huerter. You know what I'm saying? They're not. I mean, really and truthfully, that's what they're looking for. They drafted Zach to be Kevin Huerter 2.0. He's not a jump shooter yet. Not yet. I don't know if it ever happened, but they need to get him in actions going towards the back so he can get his confidence. And right now, if you're going to solely use him like Bogey or Kevin Huerter, you're doing the kid a disservice. He's not a shooter. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm seeing that impact his defense now. You know what I'm saying? Because his confidence is slowly leaving his body. You got these players talking trash to him. You know what I'm saying? Now, Poole, after the game, tried to, came up to him, hugged him and stuff like that. But during the game, these players is talking cash money to him. And I can see his confidence slowly going down. And I think it's up to the coach to try to put him in some easy actions to get his confidence up. Because if you don't, you're gonna have to send him to the G League if it continues. You know what I'm saying? Now we'll wait until like 25 games, something like that, to see if it improves. Hopefully some of our players will start to come back, but if you view Zach as a future key part, you can't keep using him like that and expecting him to hit jumpers and have him shoot more threes than twos. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole stat line when Matt was saying before the season said, I want Zach to shoot between 8 and 10 threes a game. He's not that type of shooter. And it at least right now, until they get used to American ball, I don't know what it is. But it looked like he could shoot it in practice when the Hawks putting out the videos when he's hitting a whole bunch in a row. But in the game,
he shot better in preseason and summer league.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, the real bullets now. The real bullets are now.
Real bullets.
So I want to see the kid succeed.
Basketball.
But yeah, if we drafted him to be a 3-and-D guy, to be a catch and shoot spot up shooter, then that's not what he is right now.
He got drafted that as potential, but right now, you correct. If we were going off of right now, it would have been another guy and somebody that was like 21 years old. Because if anybody pay attention, it's the rookies who are like 21 who are somewhat doing okay,
Yeah.
and even they not really doing anything crazy. But Zach's 19. Like I said,
I know that. That's why I still give him grace.
So it was a whole potential type thing, but he has the potential to be that. And I feel like if people look at what the quote unquote potential is supposed to be versus, like, of course, we Hawks fans, it suck right now. We losing like crap. So it's like we need it now. But potentially speaking, when you look at it or whatever, like, yeah, you have to be just like blinded or a hater to not see, like, okay, at his 6'10 size, what he does bring. It's just like what you're saying. Unfortunately, it's like, bro, I don't want Quinn basically to destroy him. I don't want this organization being stuck in between them trying to do something when they know they suck and y'all can't, versus, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Because to be real with you, Quinn played the lineups that he did down the stretch because you're trying to win. If we were a franchise that wasn't quote unquote trying to win, bro, you're not really going with what you did down the stretch. I mean, he played the high folks. You know what I'm saying? He would have been in them or whatever. Like, bro, I'm not playing the G League guys or whatever. I'll throw Zach back out there. We're going to die with it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get him going. Or I feel like they'll do more plays for him if it was a matter of like, trying to develop and stuff. But we know that we got to win enough games to not give San Antonio a great pick, basically. So, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it looked like we're on our way to get San Antonio.
Yeah, that's about to happen regardless, whether we try or not, whatever.
Well, I mean, regardless on what. I mean, it's more and more apparent. And I said this before the preseason. It looked like we were just trying to have a good enough team not to give them a lottery pick, but or a good lottery pick. Excuse me, a good lottery pick. Because if you make the play-in and you don't make it out of play-in, it's still a lottery pick, but it's not a high lottery pick. So,
hey, Larry, can I ask you this? I want to see if y'all saw this, man. I ain't gonna say it didn't blow the game because we had opportunities to win the game, but it's an example of where I need Trey to do better at or whatever. It's the beginning of the game. It's like 7-5 at the time.
I'm looking at it right now.
It's just 7-5. You at that moment?
No, they don't pass that.
Okay, but it was 7-5. We come down. Trey takes a quick, deep three early in the shot clock. Long rebound, go the other way or whatever. They worked their offense. They wound up getting a three at the line that was a good look by De'Aaron Fox. Splash, shot that or whatever. And then before you knew it, we was down like 12-5 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that was a time where I felt like Trey, you coming down. And it was like he just needed to get him a shot or something like that. I'm like, bro, like that was number one. I was fast in the clock, and I would have liked for you to kind of work something better for him. And it's times throughout the game. It's not just on Trey, but it's Quinn as well. It's like not only do we just lean on threes, but it's times throughout the game where it's like we need to score. That's more important than it being a 3-ball attempt. We need an actual bucket by any means right now. But y'all still kicking it out for a throw up a three or some crap like that. I'm like, no, bro. Like more than the 3 attempt, we needed an actual bucket, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's just frustrating watching it, man. It's just frustrating watching it. And Trey got to get to the point as the point guard being the coach on the floor. But until then or whatever, Quinn definitely he has to do better or whatever of adjusting the team, bro. But I know Quinn is rim or 3. That's it. That's why we see all these unnecessary lobs left and right. You know what I'm saying? And just a bunch of thrown up threes.
This is a part of why I say that Quinn got to go, is because he's miscoaching this team, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. The idea, and here's the second part to it, and it comes down to JJ tonight. I watched JJ today. Some people applauded him because he got so many assists off, but I was disappointed in JJ because we need a second scorer. We need a second guy who can get us buckets, and he has the ability to do that. He doesn't slash anymore. He doesn't look for a mid-range shot anymore. Most of this stuff is trying to shoot a 3-point shot or trying to get somebody else involved. I don't think he ought to be the trying to get somebody else involved guy. I think he should be the I'm going downhill and I'm going to score guy. I think that's the best use for him. I also think that he should be the I'm going downhill, and if y'all get in my way and I can't score on you, I'll pass off to somebody. But for him to be the guy that takes the ball, runs to the 3-point line, tries to shoot a 3, takes the ball, runs inside and try to pass all the time, is killing his potential. He has far more potential than that, because his potential is he's a downhill scorer. He should be more like Giannis than anybody else in the league, because he scores downhill in the same way. We misuse him. As far as Zach is concerned, I know that there's a lot of defending on Zach. I'm not even going to attack Zach. I just think that Zach needs to take his time. I think that we just need to take our time with Zach, and we need to be smart about Zach. A couple of games ago, I said, why not think about putting Zach in the G League? The reason I said that is because I can see how staying up here is going to hurt his confidence. I read the article where Zach said the game makes me feel like I'm less of an athlete than I was in France. And not quote unquote, but that's basically what he was saying. He said, when I played in France, I was a super athlete. Here, I'm just a regular guy. When you listen to that, that's the sound of somebody who is losing confidence. He doesn't see himself as special anymore, even though he's the number one pick overall. That's a problem because now the speed of the game and the strength of the players in the game is having an effect on him upstairs. Quinn got to get a hold of that. Somebody got to do something because he don't have it upstairs. Not right now. Not to say that he can't get it back. And I know you tried to make the case, Mike, where he did this last year with the European League, but that was in the European League last year. We're talking about the NBA. We're talking about where the strongest, the biggest, the fastest players play. And if he don't get it back, we don't have a guarantee that he'll ever get it back. So there has to be something. Maybe it's getting him in better sets. Maybe it's getting him downhill like JJ should be. But something got to be done so that he can play his game, get his confidence back, and play better. Because he is 6'10". He's a great defender. He's going to be a great shooter. We got to take our time with him.
Hey.
Can I say something?
No, I was next, Kool-Aid.
Go ahead. I'll be next then. Can I go next?
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna be real quick. Mike and Walt. I wasn't saying I approve of, but Trey, I get what y'all saying about him competing more defensively. But the way I view it is just like how Luka, everybody talking about he don't play defense. There's times in games where he is actually competing and showing and playing defense. All I'm saying is it's a little harder on Trey because, like you say, his size. He getting beat up on both sides, which I ain't making no excuse. I'm just saying it is what it is. And he has to get everybody a shot on his team and also look for his shot. That's a tall task for somebody that's already that small, and then you got non-scorers beside him. So that's all I had to say on that, man. I ain't saying, I get what you're saying as a hooper.
I mean, no. I mean, I agree with you.
I
always say that I am not a fan of like my number one guy being a midget in the nutshell. What you just said, you said it's a tall task. Nigga, go get me a tall player to live up to the tall task. Asking for that. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. Go ahead, Kool-Aid.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, man. You know how I'm an emotional guy, right? I mean, you know how emotional I am.
Man, you know, we all are sort of about these Hawks, bro.
But you know how crazy I get, man. But I you know, when we got Richard Shea, man, I looked at his highlights, and like you said, I saw him in that stuff, man. And I laid down in my bed and I had dreams.
Kool-Aid pissed, y'all. Kool-Aid, man.
Trae Young, calm down. You know how Trae Young in that game when they were playing Orlando last year, when they were down there in Mexico, and how Trae Young came around and whooped that ball out to DJ. He shot that three and it went in.
Yeah.
Then I had the dream the way Trae Young came down and looking, he kicked it out to Tony Snell, and that ball went in. And then next I said, that is Richard Shea.
Man, Tony Snell did that like one time, and he
did that like twice. He did that several times. He was the reason what sparked the run in 2021. And I said, oh man, Trae Young and Richard Shea, that is gonna be sweet. Richard Shea defense, Trae Young coming down, 3-and-D guy, it gonna be off the chain.
Say what
That's
Tony
all
Snell,
I dream.
What Tony Snell and DJ shoot their rookie seasons from 3?
What you said? What Tony Snell and DJ them did?
Yeah, what they shoot from 3?
Tony Snell was a sniper. Tony Snell been a sniper all his career.
His rookie season?
Yeah, rookie season. Tony Snell just been a sniper. I mean, but he was a role. He always been a role player. But his player was to shoot the 3. You see what I'm saying? And so my only reason I ain't saying just with Richard Shea, I'm saying send him down now so he won't stay up here and see they playing in his mind, they talking to him.
Y'all gotta
down
stop
to the
that,
D
guys.
League.
No.
Send him down there, get a little burn. All I want him to do, go down there and get his confidence back.
You don't send the number 1 draft pick to the G
Don't look at him as a number 1 draft pick.
I'm sorry, Kool-Aid, but we are, and you have to bump that. No, you do not send no number 1 draft pick.
As a person, he's not a number 1 draft pick. He just was a number 1 draft pick because this lottery pick had no real number one draft pick.
Generally speaking,
this draft
don't
class
send
has
lottery
no
picks to the G League.
Look,
Generally speaking, you don't send lottery picks to the G League. What's that? 1 through what? 12, 14? Generally speaking, you don't send them to the G League, bro.
Well, I'm saying,
Generally, they
hey,
don't,
look,
bro.
okay, but if you smart and you want to save the young man, send him down there and get some burn so he get his confidence back up, then bring him back. That's all I'm saying.
To be
That's
real
the
with
way
you,
I feel about it.
I think you destroy his confidence if you do that, or at least you gonna destroy the Hawks because you know how roasted we gonna get. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, you can roast the Hawks all you want to. You gotta do what's right for the team. Because understanding in baseball, understanding you go get this guy who's supposed to be all this number one pitcher. And I'm seeing our coach over at the Braves. They bring him up in the playoffs, thinking he did, and then you put him out there, or not in the playoffs, right before there. Bring him up there, he get rocked.
Go ahead.
Then he come back up again, and coach say, "Okay, we're gonna bring him again." He get rocked again, and the more he get rocked, the more he loses his confidence. But the best thing they can do to that pitcher was to send him back down, get his confidence back up, bring it back up again, and see is he the real deal. Because if you let him stay up here, I'm telling you, man, it can get worse. He could end up being like your boy who just left to go preach.
Can I say something, Kool-Aid? I think we got two major problems. Our major problem is defense and Trae Young not standing in front of his man. If you look at all the games that's being played, everybody. Hold on, let me talk. Let you talk. You got to be respectful, bro. Everybody's pick and rolling Trae Young at the top of the three. That's our main problem. With Richard Shea, it's no plays being called for him. If you're not calling no plays for nobody else, so I don't know if the plays are being called and Trae Young is saying F it, but it's no plays being called for nobody else but Trae Young. So we got a defense problem, and then we got a coaching problem. And even hold on, let me talk. I'm not through.
Can I rebuttal after this?
No, let me get through. So even with us talking right now, everybody want to revert back to the offense. Let's not revert back to the offense. Let's talk about defense. Until we fix the defense, win championships. Until he stay in front of his man, then we're gonna have the same problem. I don't see no plays. I don't see JJ posting up. I don't know why JJ is at the top of the key every time we get the ball. JJ should be posting up. JJ should get the ball down low and then let him facilitate or take the ball to the hoop. That's a coaching problem. So I think, in my opinion, I think we got a coaching problem, and I know we got a defensive problem. And until that's fixed, all we gonna get is entertainment. All we gonna get is 23, 24 foot threes, and we're gonna lose majority of the games.
That's what Kool-Aid wants.
And another point that I want to make, everybody want to bring Luka into this. Luka is not being targeted. Trae Young is being targeted in pick and rolls every game. You don't see Luka in a pick and roll ever. Trae Young is being targeted. So until he stays in front of his man, you can't use Luka as an example.
Man, let me tell you something. What you just said is not true, because every point guard get targeted. Curry got targeted because he don't play defense. Kyrie Irving get targeted. Your boy who you just said got targeted. Okay, because you know that slam that in the Golden State game when he got slammed on by your boy, he was targeted. So all these guys who don't play defense get targeted. Let me go with this also. So I understand you got a little chip or something with you with Trae Young, but let me tell you something. The two guard. Let me tell you something. The two guard.
I'm just calling how I see it.
I know you calling the way you see it. I'm finna call the way I see it. That two guard who plays on the side of Trae Young, whether it be Bogey or DJ Murray, you know he didn't play defense either. You know he got cooked the same way and got caught in the pick and roll the same way Trae Young did. Did you not know Hunter and the other little number 3 spot, whoever they playing, don't you know he get caught in the same pick and roll and don't get out on the 3-point line and defend? And don't you know down in the post, the center, our centers give up 22 to 30 points a game in the post. And Trae Young ain't in the post.
He
So how you
is
gonna
in the
say?
fold.
And I understand.
That's because he don't stay in front of his
Let
men.
me say.
All those guys
little
you name
points,
stay in front of their men.
Let me finish. Because those little points that Trae gives up on defense do not equate to what he do on offense. But let me tell you something. And you can't say, hey, DeAndre Ayton came in here and put up not 30 points on Trae Young. He put 30 points on Clint Capella. This last game, the Washington Wizards, Giannis, whatever his name is, the center for Washington, he put up 22 points up, not on Trae Young. He put that up on 00. And Zach put up 11 on Clint Capella. That is 33 points in the paint from the center.
It's the scheme.
Trae Young, let me tell you something.
Everybody started at the 3-point line with the pick and roll, bro.
I ain't expecting him to play defense. Because 90% of most little tiny point guards, unless they come in as a defensive point guard who's not going to score, who's going to do other things. His goal is to play defense and to pass the ball. Most of your point guards like that now, like Kyrie Irving, like Curry, and like your boy Luka, they not playing no defense. They put defensive players around them. Even with Michael Jordan. When Michael Jordan was here, even though he played defense, they had similar to put Harper in there and Rodman on the team.
That's a horrible example. Michael Jordan was the defensive player of the year.
Exactly. And he played defense, and they still put defensive players around him. Harper was he was a shutdown forward.
Bro, everybody on Chicago played defense. I'm not asking Trae Young to play defense.
A shutdown center.
I'm just asking Trae Young to stay in front of his men so the center don't have to choose between the center and the point guard.
But what I'm saying,
that's the problem.
You know what a defensive center does when he get past the center? You know what? There's no reason for a 6'3". It's no reason for a 6'3" point guard to lay a ball up on a 6'11" center or a 7'11" center and not get his shot blocked.
Our centers and power forwards are out of. When it comes to defense, they're out of place because they have to either choose the point guard or now listen, they either have to choose the point guard or they have to play the guard. So they're in the middle trying to decide why Trae Young got his hands on his hips and sitting there. He's sitting on the side.
I can see if the center is making the layup. It's the point guard making the layup on the center.
Bro, the game is on right now. Watch the game. It happens over and over and over and over again.
I watched the game.
It's on now. I think you need to go rewatch it.
I'm gonna rewatch it. But I'm just trying to tell you, the league is not set up like that, bro.
Defense win championships.
The Hawks ain't set up like that.
All you doing is you want to trade for this player, go get this player. No. When we work, game one, when Trae was a facilitator and he stayed in front of his man, he did that for one game this year. One game, and we won. When he stayed in front of his man. The first game of the year, he did that. Ever since then, he reverted back to last year's Trae.
This man ain't finna get. You don't want him to get hurt. He can't get hurt. He can't get hurt, man. You don't want him to get hurt trying to do that, man. Cause they running all over that man. They ain't calling a foul. This man, you mess around to get him hurt doing that.
If they want my money, I need everybody to play defense. I'm not finna go down there and spend my good money and just to see him sit on the side and it's 4 against 5. Yeah, he can score 50. But if he don't guard nobody, they gonna score 100 and he gonna score 50. It's the
Like
same
They're
thing.
gonna score that because he don't have other defensive
I'll
players
trade.
around him.
I'll trade all those charges that Trey supposedly take for him to actually like
But what
play
about Clint?
defense
What
throughout the
about
game.
Double O? Y'all looking at Trey Young too
Nigga,
much for
no,
defense.
ain't no looking
That
at him
don't
too
make
much.
sense to me.
No, it don't make.
I can
Never
see
mind,
if
bro.
the other
Hey, I'm
guys,
done,
I can
man.
see if the other
Hey,
guys
y'all,
play
it's
I can see if the
45
other guys
seconds,
weren't getting
man.
smoked.
Hey, we
I
gonna
can
go
see if the
ahead
other
and
guys
end the
weren't getting
show, man,
smoked.
because I ain't finna go back and forth about
But
this.
see,
Everybody else gotta do
y'all looking at the other guys getting smoked.
Bro, that's what you looking at, bro, because you don't understand that crap, bro. I've been in that position. Y'all niggas don't get it, but it is not easy to sit here and take a step towards one direction for somebody. The ball get passed, and I got to recover. Or you have not covering all the way out, like you sitting there talking about the point guard, nigga. I also got my man to guard, bro. So that's in my mind as well. So I might be late on fully getting out on it, or sometimes you just kind of play that, bro. It's a playing in between game all the time, bro. But anyway, y'all don't get that jump. Obviously, you don't get it, but whatever, bro. Like y'all don't get it because why? Because Trey is Trey Young, and he, say anything about him, you looking at him too much. Well, I'm gonna say this about Trey from looking at him so much. The nigga can't dribble. I told y'all that for the longest. That he can't beat nobody without no screen. You better go set him a screen so he can get to the bucket. But I mean, anybody else? Y'all got any final thoughts? We're gonna reach the 2-hour mark, man.
Hey man, okay, I'm gonna say mine right quick. The whole team is messed up. Landry picks. This is Landry. Championship, I'm going to say it again, what everybody always hate to hear me say. To win a championship, it starts with the owner. The owner is to get the manager. The manager is to get the coach and the players. Landry has missed on the coach. He missed on the #1 draft pick. He missed on Kobe Buffkin. He missed on Seth Lundy. And he missed on Mo G. These are his picks. And let me tell you what else he missed on. He missed on making decisions on what he need to do. He missed on DJ on that decision. Now he missed on the decision that he made with the deal with I know he was messed up with Cody Zeller that bad that Cody Zeller don't even have to play no basketball and get paid. That's kind of stuff right there you don't get yourself caught up in. This is why we're not winning. And when I say what a real manager goes and do and what a real team know how to do, when I use the word mutants and X-Men, I mean, he know how to go and get the diamond in the rough. He know how to get that player. He know how to get that player. He know how to make that move to get that player. And he knows which player is a diamond in the rough, which player is a superstar. He know how to work to go get a superstar. Like Damon said, Trey Young been here 7 years and you ain't got a suit. You ain't got even a real all-star. I ain't talking about DJ, because DJ was a work-in all-star. I'm talking about a real all-star who been an all-star for 3 years, 4 years to come play with Trey Young.
So we ain't got
we're not
no
gonna
real
win. We're
all-star
not gonna
today.
win until Landry
By that
learn how to be a
definition.
manager.
We still looking for an all-star, period.
Here's my piece.
So
I'll
that's it
just
for
say,
me, man. So anybody else want to say something?
here's my piece. I'll just say, coaching is a problem. The roster is a problem in that we have too many guys who can't play every day. Too many guys who got to take 20, 30 games off a season and can't be counted on to be a part of the team. That's a problem. A problem is offense and defense. Those are problems. We have problems in Atlanta in terms of those things. We need somebody to step up. We just paid JJ $150 million. We need him to step up. I know it's a lot of pressure, but that's the name of the game. If we paid you the money, we need you to step up and be that player.
That number 2.
That number 2. We need you to be that number 2.
Or number 1. I don't care. Number 1 or number 2. Take it from Trey.
Or number 1. But whatever you are, you got to be better than the passive player that you've been over the last few games. We need you to score, and we need you to put down something. We wasted reserves, efforts, guys who we didn't expect to do anything. They've been doing stuff, but those efforts have been wasted because coaches substitutions, because we make stupid fouls, and we got to hit free throws. I'm sorry, but free throws are a part of the game too. We got to hit them. So until we start to work on the simple things, defense, offense, hitting free throws, stepping up and being what we're supposed to be, we in a bad spot. That's my take.
Got
And
some walk.
I'm gonna say this right quick. Cause they had
Nah,
a
I'm
number
good,
one
bro.
and number two. DeRozan and what his name was the number one, number two. Him and De'Aaron Fox. Number one, number two.
Yeah, number one, number two, and shout out to Mike Brown for allowing his team to take shots besides 3-pointers. You know, I mean, he didn't just sit there and keep bricking 3-pointers. He know that his guys not good 3-point shooters. You got a couple in Kev and Murray. Fox basically took open ones, open looks. Sabonis stayed within himself and just did, played his game the whole time and everything like that, man. Mike Brown, in my opinion, in that brief looking at that game, yeah, he got all his pieces, but making sure guys played to their strengths and allow them to play to their strengths and stuff, bro, that's better coaching, bro. Quinn, the type of dummy that I tell DeMar DeRozan, I don't want to see you shoot another mid-ranger. Like, you stupid nigga. Like, that don't make no sense, bro. Like, when this man is like stupid clutch from mid-range. Like, and he'll take it out his game. Like, Quinn got to step it up, bro. He really do. And then I see something about he upset. He didn't even finish his post game and talking about Trey and everybody need to be talking about how great. Nigga, Quinn, you need to figure something out, bro. It's just simple as that. I know Quinn's stressed out and going to it because he thought that he was gonna do something. Matt swore up and down he was gonna be so many wins as soon as he got here. He been losing since day one. Remember, he was supposed to help us out when he came halfway through the season. Then that changed into, I'm just evaluating. You know what I'm saying? Then we go the whole offseason. Then the next season come. The whole excuses is he ain't got his players. I'm like, well, I thought the nigga came early to evaluate anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't get it. Quinn has been trash, bro. It's a horrible combination of like losing players, you know what I'm saying, hurt, on top of Quinn just stubborn, poor coaching. Like, I just really don't believe that he coached to this team's strength. Quinn prioritized his idea more than reality, like what's actually in front of him, like what you have, what guys can actually do. Like, he too busy thinking about his idea, you know what I'm saying, of certain things, like his idea of what he would like for, the offense to look like, or his idea of JJ or something like that. I'm like, no, bro, like, he is better, as everybody see, going downhill. Like, stop trying to make JJ into this point, basically, bro. JJ is not LeBron James, bro, where you can do this crap in half court. Like, stop, Quinn. But I don't know, man. But anyway, we ain't gonna carry y'all longer, man. We got we got New Orleans Sunday, y'all, at like 6 or so, 6:30, man. And
before we get out of here, hit the like. We got 74 people watching.
That's right. That is true. Hey, and I'm gonna be. Like I said, I'm gonna be at that Knicks game, man, on the 6th, man, Wednesday. So
next Wednesday.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be there, bro.
Kool-Aid, man. Kool-Aid, I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't know. We're so far. Hold on. I don't know if I'm wrong on this. All right, before we go though, how many road games we played? Has it only been 2, or we played more than 2 road games so far?
We had more home games than we had road games so far.
I think we only been on the road twice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now, it's small sample size, and I don't know. But so far during the season, Zach, decent games are the 2 on the road. At home, it's been the super trash. You feel me? At OKC was the 13, and at Wiz was the 17 or whatever. OKC showed he looked a little better. He was on 13, but he looked better in certain ways. So I don't know. That's kind of how I'll be looking at Sunday. I see Sunday if he kind of looks different or whatever. Then I'm gonna start questioning. I'm like, is this a road thing? Like, is he pressing too much at home or something type thing, or what?
This is what I want is Zach. This is what I want Zach. This is what coach. I was coach. I like y'all say coach is a bad coach, and I know he ain't gonna make the decision. Zach is 6'10", and I said it when I looked in the row. They had Zach as a guard. Okay, when he on the floor with them guys. Please, no more threes. Just give him the ball within the 3-point line and let him go toward the basket 90% of the time. And run back and play defense, man. Just don't let him do that, man. I mean, like right now, you see, that's not good. He's 6'10", playing like a 6'10" guy. Let's not try to play him like a Klay Thompson, like he's a 2. And let's go ahead. Let's play him like he's a 3. If he ain't got a mid-range, I wish he had a mid-range. I don't know. I ain't seen the mid-range shots yet. So,
well, one thing, Kool-Aid, is that, you know, when we drafted him, people said that he would have a game similar to Tatum, but he doesn't have the drive to the basket. He doesn't have the ability.
But then Tatum is a 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
I mean, he is now for
so
sure.
Now we find out he's
but I don't know what Jason Tatum numbers was his rookie season from 3. Like, I don't know. But what Jason Tatum is now, yeah, that is what he is. I mean, I don't know. We have to look that up.
Was a bad boy. Jason Tatum in the Celtics since they came in.
He had better. He can dribble better. He was a bad boy, but that doesn't mean that he was just taking and knocking down. Like, he also didn't play for Quinn, who make him take nothing but threes. You feel me? Like, so I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fully what. And then, like, we just got to remember that, yeah, Quinn is 19. He's a relatively young 19, meaning that, yeah, he changed. He just turned that in April. Like, he just got to 19 and a half. Like,
well, how many minutes should he get, man? Like I say, I think
minutes. Oh, I mean, right now he's out the window,
with Hunt, like it's just like what Marion said.
We got injuries right now.
We got all the injuries, and I'm telling you right now, if Hunter was the guy, first round, number 4, and we see Hunter has that potential to be that guy, but his injuries since the time he came here have kept him from being that guy. And in those first 2 games, Hunter showed you playing in that 3 spot where he don't have to play in that 4 spot or whatever. Playing in that 3 spot, Hunter showed you that he is that guy.
No, not that guy.
If he wouldn't have got hurt, I don't think Ricochet would have been getting the minutes that he's getting now.
Well, it depends.
They could have slowly brought him along.
It depends if Dyson got hurt. But yes, if the team was fully healthy or whatever, he was still being enrolled in the first game. No, not no minutes. He was playing, bro.
I didn't say no minutes. I said he wouldn't be getting that many minutes.
What? Yeah, I mean, I think that's apparent. You know, I mean, we ain't got nobody. You know, everybody gone.
So when I look at the other rookies in this class, they ain't getting no minutes.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, not really. I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, that's pretty apparent, man, that he's getting a lot more playing time because of, you know, the injuries, bro. It's definitely because of the injuries that's throwing him out there. I mean, me personally, I wanted him to get him. I'm not really against the playing time. It sucks because of the production that happened tonight. So it's just like, God dang. But I don't think Quinn is helping him though either necessarily as a coach. So. But anyway, guys, like I said, man, we got a game. We got a game Sunday, man. We'll be back.
What he need to go do, if they gonna make him be a 3-shoot guy, he need to go in the gym and just shoot a lot of balls. That's all.
I agree with you, Kool-Aid. 500 shots before and after the game, man. He need to be shooting now. I think they got practice tomorrow morning, and then they fly into New Orleans. But yeah, man, he need to get some. But we about to get up out of here, man.
All right, guys. Till next time, man. Hey, check my ATL Kool-Aid drink out there, man. So.
Yeah, y'all go check out.
I sent one up today, so
yeah, check out Kool-Aid channel, man. Y'all give him some likes, subscribe to the channel. I check.
So I'm gonna hit this one on the way out. I don't think did I thumb in when I came in. I know I did it forward. I check it out, but I give him a thumb up on that.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all like this stream and everything like that, man. We'll be back though. Long season, man. Shout out to all the real Hawks fans out there. Y'all holding it down with us.
All right, guys.
We're gonna take it up, go and dip out of here, man.
All right, peace out, man.
Let me see. Well, we just gonna end it the regular way. No out.